and you're listening to Flavor in Your Ear Radio.
Yo, I was gonna get a rapper to do my intro, but I'm like, it's 2021. It's the year of the boss. It's Independence Day. Let's cut out all the middlemen and do it ourselves. It's Vibes Radio, Flavor in Your Ear. 5 years in the game, you know what it is. Baseline to move waistline, soda hits your stomach. Flavor in your ear, 50 year, we really run it. Thursdays on the smooth, joints to make you groove. Friday is the turn up, Sunday feel Jesus move. With the gospel sound, can we all get down? Locally and globally, yo, we run the town. Live from Ride Studios, what up to DJ Thumb? It's the flavor to move your feet and the beats to hit your trunk. If you catch the replay or listen on the live, no, it's not just music, it's a vibe. DJ L's, y'all. Flavor in Your Ear Radio. 5 years in the game. Right here. Don't you touch that dial, though. Let's go.
Tune in to Vibes Radio with DJ L's in Phoenix on Flavor in Your Ear Radio.
Oh man, it's going down. Flavor in Your Ear Radio. This is DJ L's and I'm chilling with
Phoenix, baby. Let's
go.
How
you doing?
I'm great.
I'm feeling very 90-ish.
One, two, I see you.
Now, in case people don't realize, we are doing a Halloween version early because when we come back on, it's going to be after Halloween.
Yes.
So I said, forget it. Let's go ahead and knock it out now and do Halloween now.
Yes.
So in case you guys have never heard the show, what we do here is we pay homage to the 90s, play current music, we talk about sports, entertainment, and what's going on in the news. We always have a question of the week. We do have a question of the week, but we got guests.
We do.
So I cannot be rude.
Do not be rude.
I'm not good at announcing guests, so I'm going to let you guys bring yourself in. We're always going to start with the queens first.
Ooh, yeah.
Young lady.
My name is Talitha Kume, and I am the other half of Monday Night Special, The Review, with Food for the Soul.
Yeah, I'm Big Bobby B, and I'm the other half of Monday Night Special, The Review.
But why? Why I thought you was going to freestyle. He's like, I'm Big Bobby B, and I'm on the... I was ready. I was like, all right. I was ready for it. I had the rock on deck. We got a lot of stuff to get into today, man. First, let's get our shout-outs out the way. Let's shout out Boss Move Consultants.
Yes.
Let's shout out your show, of course, who comes on at 7 o'clock p.m. right here Pacific Standard Time, right before us. Let's shout out the Nubians Queen, shout out Vibes Radio, and Shots Mob. Also, y'all got some people in town. People got family in town. What's the dealie?
Mom's birthdays. Both our mom's birthdays.
Shout them out, please, before we get started, please.
Yeah.
Your mom's on
Happy
Saturday.
birthday, Mama. You just turned 59. She came out and hung out for a whole week. It was great. Yeah,
Right.
so, yep.
Go.
Okay.
Did my thing with moms too. Happy
Nice.
birthday, mom. Big 72, and we did it big. So
Your mom is 72?
72, bro.
72 what?
Right.
Right,
Months?
where?
Yeah, where? Yeah, 72 ounces? I wear.
Stupid.
Oh my God!
Yes, sir.
I met mom twice, and I never got 72.
Man, that's
How,
why these
can I ask how old Pops?
I'm 65.
Let me find out
Yeah.
Pops got a little cold
Oh,
action
you know
going
he
on.
doing a little throwback.
Some vintage. Oh my God. I'm like a cross between Run DMC, EPMD, the
Right.
guy who sell pro clubs. I got it all going on right now.
You look respectable.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I can't keep my headphones on.
Like, it look good. You like you mixing it.
They
Look like
got
it's
a slide.
legit.
Yeah. Trust me, this look
hold it
isn't
like
on
this
purpose.
right
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't factor in the headphones, so
Oh.
I can't hear the audio that good. So forgive me if I'm a little off. Like I said, this is the Halloween version. Some of the topics that we have for today: Bow Wow, a new daddy.
Ooh.
Got to be more careful. Alec Baldwin shooting on a serious note. We got that to
Yeah.
talk about. Netflix employees just got up and walked out that piece. That's going down. We got R. Kelly suicide watch.
Lord.
But who in jail isn't?
Ooh, that part.
Yeah, okay. We got Kanye No More. Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Get his name right. He ain't even responding no more to that.
Yeah,
He
he like Kanye who? Slim from 112 sued the group and actually won. So
course.
we'll get into why he sued.
Yes, right.
And the flavor curse. Did we curse Flavor Flav? Last week we gave my brother props for being, clean and sober.
Yeah.
And like a couple of days after he was
Oh,
locked
got
up. Yeah.
Oh,
News
what?
happens fast in Vegas, obviously.
Right.
We got new music by Mount Westmore. That's
Okay.
Cube, Snoop, Too Short, and E40. I got the
Yeah.
new song. Only got the clean version.
Okay.
Couldn't get the other version, but LimeWire was down.
You stupid. This is 1992 for real. Like,
LimeWire was
damn,
down
bro.
on the brother, so
Man.
I had to go to the original resources and actually buy it.
LimeWire.
You remember that?
Man.
I had all the streams.
You
Download,
stupid.
Man.
Oh, what? 24
I was
hours
blowing
of
up.
stream, man.
I did too.
LimeWire was cold, boy.
I was loading
but
up all the computers
you
in
would
the
tear
house.
up all your
Yeah,
computer
come on,
stuff
my
with
dad
LimeWire.
Mess up a CD, you're listening to
Yeah.
a beat up CD in the whip for sure.
Hope
Yeah.
that song was worth it, because LimeWire
Right.
would kill your whole computer
It
off.
would. It was
Any
me.
files you wanted was gone.
Done.
Yeah, man.
Virus.
So we got all that to get into, man. We got the question of the week. We actually have two questions of the week. The serious question is, are you tired of, I don't know how to word it, but is the sexism in hip hop, in women hip hop, getting played, or are you okay with it? That's the first question. Second question is, instead of the one must go, then no one answer. Which person scared you the most? And it's out of Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, or Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's at the end. And then we do have a special Halloween version of the One Must Go game, where everything is horror and everything is Halloween related. So
Okay.
we're going to get into that in between topics. So it's going down right here. Now I'm looking around the room. Phoenix got a cup. T got a cup. Y'all sharing, so it's like y'all got a cup. I don't. I'm just gonna drink out my palms today, I guess.
Sir.
Yeah. Maybe I could turn this over. Put
Use your bucket hat.
Yeah, put some liquid up in that piece. Like, it's a cold game in this studio, boy. It's a cold game. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get into some music real quick and come back. Hopefully, I'll have something that I can put my drink in. Like you said, I might have to use the
might.
hat.
You
You know,
might.
it goes down. I'm on some Beyonce shit today. I actually have two different outfits.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Excuse
yeah,
me.
so
Oh, that's cute.
yeah.
Snap, snap.
I appreciate you. I appreciate
Snap,
you.
snap. I
Yeah,
see you.
I'm glad I
Right.
brought an extra one because this hat, boy, I can't hear shit. I'm reading your
You
lips
so
like-
deaf.
Yeah, literally. All right, y'all, we're gonna get into a mix, man. I'm DJ Els. we on one already. Let's get into a classic real quick, y'all. DJ Els, Phoenix.
Yeah.
T. Oh man, y'all ridiculous, y'all. Happy early Halloween, y'all. We'll be right back.
Let's get you a cut.
act dum-dums, bust the scientific approach to the course, and the force is centrifugal. Can you find your way through the lyrics that be catching them? Throw another rhyme across the room, they be fetching them. And they take a loss to the master, and I throw his crazy blows, and they knows I be plastering all across the room, on the ceilings and the walls too. Punk little suckers didn't know I had the gall to come around they block with my cock diesel system and turn it up to 10 and then start to diss them. And they didn't want to battle. If they did, when they saw me, they'd open up their trunk, but they tried to ignore me. Hey little suckers, I know you hear me calling you. Thought you wanted some, but I see that you're all into frontin'. Ain't no future in your frontin', so let's get it on like Marvin Gaye. Take the cash and sit it on the hood of your wick-wack, low-riding Cadillac. Back up your boys and let's start the battle act like, you know, the Master Ace don't play when it comes to my bass. Ah, check it out, baby. Check it out, dog. Check it out, baby. Check it out, dog. Check it out, baby. Check it out, dog. Check it out, baby. I was born.
So tell me, Sam, what you wanna do when you know I'm in love with you. Good time to turn around. Love for you, but you can't be found. Fly free, baby, fine with me. I'm in love with a bumblebee. Ooh, Slim boy, you killing me, but you so sweet to me. Oh, honey, yeah. You so sweet. Hey, sugar got along with to get you. Oh, you so sweet, honey. All I gotta do is add a little lemon. You my favorite drink. Hey, you make me think. Oh, honey, yeah. You so sweet, honey. So tell me, Slim, what it's gonna be. It don't be like this usually. When it comes to the boy to do, I don't fall for the boy. Oh boy, can you tell me please? Wanna know if you feeling me? Oh Slim boy, you killing me, but you so sweet to me.
Yeah, that's like that. Hit him in the chest with it. One time again in the head. But buddy roll, y'all. Check it out.
I don't know what this world's gonna be, but I know one thing, that this is the life for me.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
I'm thick and thick.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
Wouldn't change for the world.
Cause I'm a thug.
That's right, you heard.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
I'm hot, oh yeah.
Check it out. Could it be my bag of jeans and my gold teeth that make me different from y'all? Ain't tripping, dog, but listen, dog, I was raised a little different, y'all. Doing my thing, using my ghetto slang, and I'm representing thugs. She's who I roll with, watch them niggas that gon' love this. Niggas who I don't bun, on the run, they got 10 years on parole. If you can't say it, dog, I'ma say it for y'all. Motherfuck the popos, fuck the judge, the COs, fuck the DA and POs, fuck the family of the victim, witness, and stitching assholes, nigga.
I don't know what this world's gonna be, but I know one thing, that this is the life for me.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
I'm thick and thick.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
Wouldn't change for the world.
Cause I'm a thug.
That's right, you heard.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
I'm hot, oh yeah.
Y'all played too much. Y'all played too much. Sits over here at the slow groove, and I ain't mad. I tried to talk to your eyes was closed. That's how you know that groove was serious. It was like, yeah, man.
To Baby, I'm a thug.
Yeah, I mean,
But it was a slow, sexy groove. I was like, I'm a thug.
yeah,
man.
She meant it. I was telling her to watch out. Her hand was getting real strong.
Yeah, man.
Now-
I was moving over to the side.
Real quick, everybody, let's go around the room and just explain our costumes. I'll start out with myself. I actually had a gentleman make me a Run DMC t-shirt. So it was supposed to go with the hat and this, but our schedules didn't quite link up. So I just had to go to the Faithful Black Pro Club, but it's supposed to be Run DMC.
Yeah.
So that was my train of thought with my costume. And yours?
Y'all, I had to really give it up and really express myself and what I'm feeling in 2021. I am the Matrix of America.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
And she dropped the mic on that. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
I'm a Raiders fan.
All day.
All day.
Fanatic. You a gang member then?
Yeah.
It's
all
like
day. All day.
it's kind of like
Affiliated.
albino Raider fan.
George Clinton Raider fan.
It's kind of Parliament Raider fan. I ain't mad.
Hey, I like it. Turned up.
Yeah, I
I'm a
ain't
safe
mad
in the
though.
office Raiders fan. I
Yeah.
didn't have any big spikes.
You about to look like you about to go to the game and play a mean ass bass guitar.
That's the plan.
Raider Nation.
That's the kind
Raider
for the
Nation.
drink because the bass guitar is when it become all wavy.
Yeah.
Stupid. I'm over here, miggity back daddy.
Oh,
yeah, got my
okay.
pants on backwards. You know, got my Chris Kelly on.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
See, it was cold outside. I didn't pay attention to what the hell you had on because I was
Yeah.
freezing my
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
Adidas off.
Right.
So now I see what you did with it.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
And
I
then
ain't
this
have
is
my
our little
zipper on the
friend.
back for no reason. You know, no booty bandage chasing me.
Oh, this is our little mascot for the day. Our little mascot for the day is the Flavor Ghost. It does light up, but of course
Hey,
I
boo.
bought it from Family Dollar, and it didn't light up.
Oh,
so
no.
yeah,
Hey, boo.
yeah. So
Hey,
I'll put
boo.
the cell phone light on it
Okay.
in a minute. Yeah,
Put a battery
man.
in it?
No, I don't think it.
Let me find out.
You a
just
smart
gotta pull-
individual,
Ooh,
brother. You a
I'm
smart,
done.
and I didn't even drink yet.
He didn't drink
Sir.
yet. He did drink. He's
You
lying
leave
to
me
you
with
guys.
him every Monday.
Yeah.
Y'all just dip out. Leave me with this guy.
You know what?
holla.
You know what? Y'all can judge my life all my life.
We not.
I had to fight.
Yeah, to look at the back to have battery pack.
Shit, me and you will never part. My T die. All right. Now let's get into a real quick one must go. Just real quick, just to get the juices flowing. That didn't sound right. It sounded like you need some monostat. To get the juices flowing. There's a lot of ladies trying to stop the juices. I'm trying to get them flowing.
Lord.
One candy must go. Think about it, people.
Oh, this is big.
Yeah, I hate that.
Think about it. Snickers, Twix, or Reese's.
Oh, okay.
Anybody want to jump in?
Yeah,
first,
I'll go
boss?
first. Get them Twix out of here.
Oh, the disrespect.
They can go
Twix.
Oh,
out of here. I like
I see
Twix
why y'all
now,
a unit.
but they gotta go.
I see why y'all a unit.
Yeah.
Completely agree. Twix need to go.
They have to go.
Snickers are like the go-to. Say if you're like
Snickers
starving.
don't go nowhere.
Say if you're like starving, you can always get a Snickers and it'll
Yeah.
like really hold you off. Like
It
those
really
commercials are real.
Especially if
really
you're
is.
angry.
And then you said a Reese's because it's so different. You can't just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Reese's is fire.
Because it has a peanut butter.
Peanut
so
butter,
you're kind
it's
of like,
different.
It's actually.
Even their years of making crappy Reese's, because you remember Reese's didn't have like they didn't last long.
Yeah.
And they came in like that paper, so
I mean,
you know, week of 2 weeks later, it's something powdery on the inside.
that's
Yeah.
really
Powdery
good shit,
Reese's,
bro.
even that. What?
Oh yeah, don't go to that house for candy. Shit.
Y'all ever had
They
them
giving
Reese's
you
before?
powder milk candy.
Oh.
Back in the 90s, when they would get old, like a week old, they'd be like powdery.
Oh,
I never had
no,
that.
no, I know.
No,
I feel
sir.
you.
Yeah.
It'd be like a little haze, little dust on top of it.
Yeah,
It might
even
be
the
cracked.
inside of it kind
Yeah,
of
it might be
old.
cracked.
Like even that Reese's
No.
can stay forever.
Only thing with Reese's is if you hold it in your hand longer than 5 seconds, it will melt on you really quickly.
Well, I like
yeah,
that.
for sure. I don't like the whole licking
We
chocolate
just-
on my fingers.
I mean,
idea.
Whoa,
hey,
whoa.
that's your problem.
Yeah,
Now,
y'all turning this very sensual, and I love it. I love it. Okay, one more candy.
Oh, you didn't
Please.
answer.
Oh,
I'm tired of you asking those things. You
Right.
don't want to answer yourself.
Yeah.
Come on,
I'm the
lady.
moderator.
Lazy day.
You know, I'm the
Yeah.
same one who didn't put the battery in this bitch. Okay. I love Snickers. I love all three of them, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I do too.
Damn, it's like a threesome. You gotta send somebody home. Fuck.
Oop. The newest one gotta go.
You gotta get.
Oh shit! Out of this mix,
Come on, join the club.
Twix gotta go.
Yeah, go on, join
Twix
the
gotta
club.
go.
Thank
But
you.
the peanut butter Twix is fire.
Oh, what about the
I
white
haven't had
chocolate?
the peanut
I don't
butter
like
Twix.
white chocolate.
I like
no,
white chocolate.
I don't
no
either.
racism,
I
but I
do.
don't like white chocolate.
I'm up for white chocolate.
I've had a zero for like
Down
the
with
first
the
time,
swerve.
so it was cool.
That's cool. What about the
cool?
Reese's white chocolate? That's fire, y'all. You
I
put it
don't
in
like
I
nothing
heard
white
that was
chocolate.
fire,
get
but-
it and put it in the freezer for like 2 minutes.
Man,
Any
people
candy is
saying that
bomb.
freezer thing is dope. The
Oh.
freezer thing, I'm gonna try that.
Don't
You
put a
can't-
Snicker in the freezer. You damn near have to go make a dentist appointment. Yeah,
Yeah, that caramel
real.
flavor,
fucking
what?
cavity.
You hear me?
Your whole grill will be gone.
Caramel will pull it right out.
Now, now getting into our first sad topic. This news just happened. I just found out about it today. Former NBA player Delonte West dealing with mental issues already.
Right.
been in and out of jail.
Right.
He got arrested by the police because he was drinking beer and vodka in public. They told him to get on the ground. He
Sounds like
resisted.
Vegas.
Yeah. They told him to get on the ground. He resisted.
Yeah.
He had on sweatpants with shorts underneath. His pants were sagging from them wrestling with him. Called the cops the F word. The homophobic F word.
Yeah.
Also told the cops they were a bunch of bitches.
Okay.
Also told the police that he is God.
Okay.
Also told the police that he's the best basketball player, better than LeBron and Michael Jordan.
You got that Kanye West face.
I want to know what kind of vodka is that. And he also said that he is the, what did he say? Hold on, I want to get his words correct. He is the ruler of the United States.
Okay, so he's the Alpha and Omega and the ruler of the United States.
He's a lot of people. Yeah. He need a lunch break because he's a lot of people.
He left out one that he was.
Baddie to the motherfucker.
Yeah, he left that out for sure.
But how in the middle of saying you're God, you're the ruler of the world, you just throw LeBron in there? Like, where that shit come from?
Because he was with his mama, that's why.
Yeah.
He always keep LeBron in his mouth and his mama too.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he smashed
LeBron's
Bron's
the
mom.
reason why that dude's under the bridge.
That's the reason why he's had to play since. Really,
yeah. He was mama, man.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Not the superstar mama, at least like
Don't
hit
do
the
that.
assistant coach mama, like
Don't do that in real life. I'm gonna slap
the
somebody.
trainer, like hit the trainer mama, but not the main star.
Right.
You'll never see a free throw again.
Never.
Yeah, man. So prayers to Delonte, man, because that dude is gone. And he looks bad. Like I probably got 10 years on him, and he looked like he my daddy.
Didn't Mark Cuban save him again?
Yeah, man.
Like this is like the second or third time he's been rescued.
He
and
need the real God
rehabilitated.
to come down and save him because it's about a wrap for him.
Yeah.
Now, we talk a lot about the police brutality for no reason. The shit that he was calling the police, I could understand if they would have went upside his goddamn
They
head.
should have beat his ass.
Yeah. I'm like, how did you get your ass beat? I got beat for less. Shit. Yeah, man. But if you can, go to TMZ, watch the whole video. It's about a minute. He's like, you bitch this, y'all bitch that, I'll fuck you up. And he had
like
this
an
line.
angry leprechaun.
He had this line though that had me crying. The cop was arresting him. His pants came down, and he said, "Oh, you want my booty?"
Like that.
Why would he obviously point that out? That's kind of weird. Like,
Oh, he's sad.
Oh, but he said, you got my pants down. You want my booty, officer? First of all, that's a question I'm not going to ask the officer. I'm not going to ask anybody, do you want my booty? How about that?
Yeah,
sounds like an offer. He was homeless, right? He was like, I'm a hobosexual.
He like,
I'll go
look,
work.
homosexual.
Hobo.
Phoenix got jokes all day right now.
And your whole sexual. Yeah, man.
I need a roof.
Oh, and more possible booty news. R. Kelly is on suicide watch.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but you know what? This is what I don't understand. Every article I read about R. Kelly, it always starts out the same. The I Believe I Can Fly artist. I'm like, is that the only song R. Kelly made? Like, every time they refer to him, it's always the I Believe I Can Fly artist. It don't matter what they talking about. He's like, the I Believe I Can Fly artist is on suicide watch. I'm like, brother, for real?
Because right now he's doing everything but fly, so it's just easy for him to say that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's
One that was once up here is now the ground groveling.
It's sarcasm.
Ooh, they think they funny.
Yeah,
they
they
got
think they
jokes.
funny.
Journalism.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah,
Jokes,
you're
man.
right.
Oh, you thought you could fly, huh? And look at you now, asking for beans in the commissary.
Beans. That's what he has
I don't know.
If he has some beans,
That's a hot commodity right there in jail. Gotta get them beans. Who got the
I need
beans?
beans in the commissary.
Oh, shit. Oh, my
Shout
God.
out to all y'all behind bars that need something on their books.
Yeah, shout out to all the bean eaters.
you
Shit.
know.
I
Dang.
mean, that's
It's going down. The bean eaters. Okay.
that was
Now.
excessive, but I was just saying, like,
Yeah, that was. But that's what I like about you, bro. Like, yeah, I never know what you're gonna say.
Never. Not ever. Do you hear me?
Yeah,
She's married to him.
Not never.
Now, real quick before we go further, can you please tell everybody who's tuning into my show who may have never heard your show or watched it what your show is and what you guys do on the show?
Well, thank you for having us again.
Yes.
We are excited. We always have so much fun with you guys. We are Monday Night Special, The Review, and what we do is we just kind of review topics versus spilling the tea, I guess. Like, we don't, we kind of try and, we don't like, ooh, you heard this. We try not to do it real gossipy. So we really try and talk about news that maybe you may not have heard about, especially if it's interesting to us, then we kind of put it on the show. So that's what our show is about. And then we actually do a Crated or Hated segment in our show where we ask new artists to submit their music and see if they really want an honest opinion. And usually, Bobby will give it to them.
Yeah, we like to review everything.
Yeah.
So, speaking of review, man, Quan is dope. I had to say that really quick. I know it's off subject, but he does the things that Quan does for us as a station, man. It's like it's matchless.
Yeah.
There's a number that should be like equated to that, and it's nowhere near what he hits us for.
Yeah.
Like, you're a brilliant dude, and we really appreciate you. That's my review of Quan. Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all having us on the show, man. The show is dope.
Yeah, but
we love it.
Don't get Quan to raise his prices. I'm struggling.
I mean, he knows this.
He was like, Quan needs to be paid more. I'm like,
He knows this. We're all like,
Now I'm gonna have to take off HBO because the price might go up.
But as we get up,
Don't do us, Quan.
we have to make sure we pay back to the house.
All day.
You know what I'm saying?
All day. Oh, that was so sweet. She fixed this bang. She fixed it.
bang.
She wasn't going to your bang looking crazy. Hell no. Now, some really way out news.
Oh, yeah.
Met this guy before. He's cool to me, but he's a love it or hate it dude. Floyd Mayweather
Yeah.
was at the Clipper game. Young boy caught him after the game, came up to him, said, "Can I have a picture?" It was either a picture or autograph.
It's a picture.
It was a picture.
Mm-hmm.
And the boy's fingernails were painted. And so Floyd refused the autograph. And we're gonna keep these mics live, but I'm gonna play real quick a 15-second clip of what was actually said. You gotta listen hard because the audio, it's kind of hard. So.
You got painted nails.
Okay, so once again, I'm gonna run it back because he said it right at the beginning. Listen to him.
You got painted nails. You can't. I'm not gonna take no people guy with no painted nails.
Damn, bro. Floyd's a homophobe.
All right. How do you guys feel about that? Did he just catch him at a bad moment? Maybe he might have had a couple of drinks and was saucy. Or was Floyd speaking how Floyd really feels?
Well, anybody at any moment has the right to say no for any reason.
Mhm.
You roll up on a celebrity, you can't expect for them to want to take a picture with you or have to take a picture with you. His comment doesn't necessarily mean he's a homophobe. Maybe he's mindful of who he's taking pictures with, because some people are weird and they'll be like, "Oh, I took a picture with Floyd, he tried to holler at me." You just never know. But it's also a terrible assumption to think that because somebody's fingernails are painted that they're gay too.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just not, it could be extreme on both ends, but at the end of the day, he has the right to say no to want to take a picture with some rando. Because if a dude walk up to me with a jockstrap on talking about, "Let me take a picture," hell no, I ain't taking no damn picture because I don't know what you're about to do with this.
Right.
Or, just any weird scenario. So, I mean, give people the right to revoke things without being anti what they're revoking.
Yeah, we're quick to throw that out there.
Yeah.
But, okay, so in his defense, and then I'll get you guys' opinion, he didn't say anything homophobic. He just said, "I'm not taking a picture with a dude with painted nails." In some cases, that could be gothic, that could be devilish. So maybe it could have been a religious thing where I don't want to be associated with that. The dude automatically assumed it was a homophobic slander. So what do you guys think about that?
I have no comment because I am not a Floyd Mayweather fan. I can't stand that dude.
Yeah, that dude try to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on some family stuff. So
Family
I don't
stuff,
like
yeah.
the dude at all. I think he's a
Right.
jerk. And so for him to even say that, whether it was gothic or whether he was gay or whatever, this is a fan that came up to you to ask you for a picture.
Mhm.
So if you could have just said, "Well, nah, bro, I just don't feel like it right now." You didn't have
Right.
to go into that other part because
Right.
I think that was demeaning.
Yeah.
To that.
Yeah.
And my point
fan.
on that, just
Yeah.
to top on that, if you really feel that way, then obviously I believe he has a barber, and she's a gay barber that he works closely with. So to kind of pick and choose who you want to deal with, and then be, you know what I mean? It's kind of, spread the mustard all the way around. Because while you're over here worried about a dude with painted nails, you put on one of your barbers is, I believe, LGBTQ.
But I've also found videos
So-
of him promoting gay marriage too. So
yeah,
That's why I
that's what I'm
wasn't. This
saying,
wasn't
he's not a
about that.
homophobe. Yeah.
This was a
about?
pick. Somebody was picking on this dude, and I think that
Yeah.
he was probably maybe like approached or something before this, and him getting that kind of energy from that dude kind of stemmed that, because that just seems a little random, especially with the people that he's been around in Hollywood and this and that.
Yeah,
That
that's
doesn't
what I'm
even
saying.
make
Have
sense.
your managers
That
if
was
people
a-
are gay or people,
Right.
yeah, you
That's what I'm saying. That was a direct pick from somebody maybe.
And I know straight men who have painted their nails. I mean,
I
I know some people.
Shoot, I'll draw my name on my nail. I don't
care.
care.
I'm saying. Artists, creatives, we don't think about things in the same limited mind frame that a lot of people do. So, yeah, I hear what you're saying. Not necessarily to point that out, but if he didn't want to take a picture, he ain't got to take no damn picture. Get out your feelings, too.
My favorite quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders, Derek Carr, he wears eyeliner, but he wears it so they can't see which way he's throwing the ball.
Right.
But that still could be perceived, whatever.
Wait.
Yeah, he wears a black. If you look, he wears a black eyeliner right here. Look at Derek Carr under his helmet. He wears it right here. But the defense is reading the quarterback eyes where he's going to go. So that throws him off.
I can't find one beauty. Somebody that could back that up. Like,
well, check it out though. Check it out. Like even whenever you put on lashes, like she always points out, when she puts on lashes, she's a totally different person. Like you don't even notice. But it's the other things, so I can see that being
it's a liner here. So they're watching his eyes to see where he's going. So if you got the liner, you can't.
Is it right under his eye though?
Makeup. I haven't been around women.
Is it right under his eye though?
I think it's I'll pull up a picture, but I think it's like kind of like.
That's weird
science.
That
seems like that would open your eyes more, putting that
Thank
stuff
you.
on there.
First of all, I can always see what your eyeballs is doing, liner or not.
Well,
Talk to a gang of women. We need to do a study.
I don't think Derek Carr is waiting for the actual game to come out. So I think it makes sense to him. So maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't know. Maybe I spoke too soon. I don't know. All right, go into one quick one must go.
We got some response in the YouTube comments.
Okay,
like that.
What they
Z
say?
said Reese's gotta go.
She don't like peanut butter. She's
tell
disrespectful.
Z to go ahead and get off of there.
Yeah,
Z.
Yeah, she don't like peanut butter.
D said get rid of Twix.
Go ahead, D.
She said she got a watermelon flavored vodka and pineapple juice too. I'm glad you're drinking with us though.
Oh yeah, all day.
Yeah, sip.
I'm not gonna ask
Hip hip
T
hooray.
what's in that cup over there because that cup looked like it.
The blood of Jesus in there. You hear me?
Some anointing juice
blood
in
of the
there.
slave she drinking right there.
Jeez. All right, y'all. One movie must go. It, Scream, or I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Can I go first?
Go ahead, brother.
It ain't even a movie, first of all. Second, that's got to go all the way.
Oh,
even against I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is kind of a horrible base. I guess the TV show is okay. But the very first and second one were absolutely not scary. And it was so made for TV. It's like an upgraded Lifetime movie network type of film to me. I thought.
This brother's rough.
Yeah.
He is. He don't be playing.
He always rough.
Yeah,
always rough.
Jesus. Let me not make a movie, but you'll sit there and watch. What was it? Life Jennings singing country? What was it?
I wouldn't watch
Oh,
that.
no, it was Bilal. It was Bilal.
That was an accident. That was on her. So.
No, y'all went to the news to see that.
God.
Y'all bought a ticket. Don't lie.
Aren't they the same?
we did not. We did not.
All right, T.
It
got to go. It went from trying to be a horror movie to like being a comedy.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid.
Kind of.
The new one or the old one?
All of them. All four of them.
I don't like none of them.
Oh.
Any of them.
And I really tried to like it hard. Like the first one, the first remake, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Second one was so damn goofy. I was like, this has to be the second goofiest film I watched next to Halloween 1, 2, and 8.
Halloween 1 through 27. Yeah. Sis?
Okay, so what are my options again?
Scream. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Okay.
It.
Probably it because
It looks like you want to say all three.
I mean, yeah, I kind of don't like. I really they're all cool, but they're not all great. If that makes sense. And horror is my favorite, like one of my favorite genres. But they all kind of were like, oh, it was something different, but they weren't all great.
Yeah,
but
I'm
they
more of a
had
Saw
good
type of girl.
They had good premises.
Saw.
But the execution was terrible.
I'm worried about real people
Saw.
out here, like the real murderers, like
Yeah.
You associate
people that look like us.
Saw with real mothers.
Leatherface.
Yeah, that look like Thank you. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Because those are your neighbors. Those are people you meet at Lowe's. Those are people you meet, you know what I mean?
Oh, snap.
Picking up chainsaws.
Right, that part. Looking at you like I could wear your face, girl.
Yeah.
That gotta be some sick shit.
I saw a Proud Boy at Walmart one day, man, just in the back there. I swear, he's looking at ammunition. Tripped me out.
Oh yeah, he was ready.
I was like,
for
oh,
the
this got
revolt,
me.
the
His
slave
outfit
revolt.
was all Proud Boy and everything. He probably had the biggest truck in the parking lot. I was like, this fella means everything about what he's walking in here to do. Hands in his pocket.
Now, real
Let me
quick,
leave this Walmart.
Doomsday prepper.
real quick before I go into the next mix, guys always have a story.
Yeah.
Every week I got a story of my life. And this should be real. I wish I could make it up. So I feel bad and I have to ask my Lord and Savior for forgiveness. I ordered Burger King today. My stories always with Postmates. You know, that's some fat ass shit. All my stories be Postmates or Grubhub related. All right, so I ordered a burger, y'all. The gentleman came to my door, knocked on the door with the food. I was like, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? He didn't say nothing.
Right.
I'm like, oh, there goes your tip, Mr. Rude. There goes your tip. So I said it again, like, how are you? Dude said nothing. Now, mind you, I'm looking at my food because he handed me my bag. So then lastly, I said, well, you want a water or something? Because I always offer my Postmates driver water. Finally, I caught his eyes. Me and him made eye contact. Dude was deaf.
So deaf.
Why is that the theme tonight? Deaf comedy.
Did he hear you make eye contact?
Did he hear you make eye contact?
Why do you have a sign or something?
Holla if you hear me.
Why
Yeah, man.
You struggled. Like, he had joy in looking at you, not say shit, like just talking, and he didn't say shit. He had a sign like I don't speak.
It was sad though, because when I looked up, he said this, y'all.
Deaf.
Dude, look.
How you know?
Look. When I looked up at him and we finally caught eye contact, he said,
"Oh my God."
I'm like, I feel like shit. Like, I don't even know if this meant I'm sorry, but I was like,
you probably cussed him out.
Yeah, I probably said, get the fuck off my porch. That's
right. Say hi to me next time. That's not right.
This not I'm sorry.
That's not I'm sorry, bro.
This not I'm sorry.
No. You're an asshole.
Bro, I try to match his death with my death. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, y'all remember ever going in the mall when you were younger, and they would come up to you and they would want you to give them money for stuff? They would always put down a card and say, "I am dead. I'm looking. Can you donate or purchase some stickers?" Like, you gotta let people know. Like, you can't be assuming that we know.
Hey, the first couple times they dropped that shit on my table, I ate that shit. I didn't know. Like, they would put the gummy bears on the table, and then after you finish them, they come back like,
Remy.
Sometimes you scream at them and they, they're just trying to hustle.
Take this delicious candy away. Shit.
You said have Jamari teach you sign language.
Oh, he knows sign language?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All he knows West Side Connection.
Yeah, ask him, does this mean I'm sorry? Because that's what I gave him earlier.
You banging on me right now?
Yeah, he was like, West Side Burger King? BK Double? Oh, my God. Yeah, we gotta get into it next, man. I'm going to hell.
Gang members do it, though.
Hey,
they get in trouble all the time.
Almost had me throw up a sign.
Always getting in trouble.
Hey,
Talk on the wrong street.
Bro, when he gave me that look, though, he was like,
yeah, that ain't cool.
Yeah, I was like, how do you say my bad? I was like,
that ain't it. That's how you say you fixing to get shot. Yeah. Hands down.
I'm lucky he didn't stab me and shit. Like, who you talking to? Like, like, that's fucked up. All right, we're going to break, y'all.
I hate it here. I can't do.
Talk to me, tell me where you were. You told me with your friends hanging out. You're lying, cause you're stuttering. Now where were you? Stop lying to me, cause you're ticking me off. So you're ticking me off. Why you lie to me? Mama, I know you said you wanted a record that you could listen to with no cussing and shit. I tried, but I still gotta do this. Jingle, jingle, we've got the lingo. With so much heat, it's hard for us to pick the first single. It don't matter, cause I'm underground anyway. Rich bones, bitch call and fly any day. You dirty niggas, y'all too whack to dance. Y'all need to ease up off that damn, or y'all split y'all pants. And leave that up to my niggas, young fly niggas. Getting down, do or die niggas. Don't try niggas, I changed my mind. I don't want your bitch, cause sorry ass women just don't get rich, you can keep her. I'd rather have a Fifi bag because it's cheaper. You can't come up for air now, I get deeper. And my hold is so cold, it's a sleeper. So pass the reefer. And to you false ballin' niggas, just grab your crutches. But if you pay, nigga, pat your pockets. Yeah. You got yours, I got mine. So we're ballin'. That's right. So call up everybody. What we doing? Let's pitch it on a party for sure. You got yours, yeah. I got mine. So we're ballin'. Like a mother, so call up everybody. Let's pitch it on a party. All right.
Can I come dance with you?
All you people in the club, feel it. Yeah. Come on, baby, now.
Baby, I had to stop for a second on the balcony. Scoping you down, you're looking fly to me. All dressed up and buying your own drinks. And that ain't right. I thought you can't handle it on your own. But you're too damn fly to drink all alone. Can I come bubble with you? To you, I'ma make a toast. Come on, don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling dizzy. It's alright with me, it's alright with you. Don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling dizzy. It's alright with me, it's alright with you.
Dedicated to all the pretty girls, all the pretty girls in the world, and the ugly girls too. But to me, you pretty anyway, baby. You give me your number, I call you up. You act like you don't interrupt. I don't have no trouble with you, but I have a little problem with you not me. Baby, you know I'ma take care of you, cause you said you got my baby and I know it ain't true. Is it a good thing? No, it's bad. For good or worse, makes you switch. So I walk on over with my crystal. Put away your pistol. Dirty won't be having it in this house, cause I'll cripple your style. Now that you heard my charming voice, you couldn't get another. You won't get moist. If you wanna look good and not be bummy, yo, you better give me that money.
Ooh! Hey, dirty. Baby, I got your money, don't you worry. I said, hey, baby, I got your money. Hey, dirty. Baby, I got your money, don't you worry. I said, hey, baby, I got your money.
Yo, so I glanced at
Hey, welcome back to Flavor in Your Ear Radio podcast with the girl Talitha Kume, and I am on here with my baby Big Bobby B, and we are the guest of DJ L's and Phoenix, and we are in the building, you guys. So I just want to tell you briefly about the show we have coming up November the 7th on a Sunday, and it is called To Be or Not To Be. It's a model competition. So if you guys have never seen a model competition, think of America's Next Top Model on the runway. So it's going to be cool. We did it before when we were in Dallas 2019. Turned out really, really well. We shut the streets down of Deep Ellum. And this time, 2021, we did it 2019, I'm sorry. 2021, this time we are going to shut down the lake in Summerlin. So it's a really, really nice venue. You guys
Beautiful location.
Yes, you guys.
I took a look at it.
Did
Beautiful.
You?
I did.
Yes,
I'm
you guys,
excited.
You know what? It's going to be off the hook. I think it's going to be off the hook. We got some really amazing models. You guys can go to www.tobeornotttobelasvegas2021.eventbrite.com.
Now we're involved in that. I'm going to actually be DJing and you're going to be hosting, correct?
Yes.
So it's our first kind of outside Vegas Hype Media merger.
Yes.
So, but it's one of many. Let's go there now. Now, Bobby, I have a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if this is a spoiler alert, but are the models going to be modeling anything that you create?
Yeah, at some point.
Okay. Okay. Don't mean to let the cat out.
Don't tell all my secrets.
My bad.
That's cool.
My Bobby secrets, not secrets.
Big Bobby. It's Baby Big Bobby.
Big Bobby.
It sounds like some Whitney Houston shit. I love you, Bobby. Bobby. Oh my goodness. Okay. Speaking of love, there is obviously no love with this group. 112.
Oh yeah.
Slim, the lead singer from 112, sued Darren and Q for trademark infringement. Now, Slim states that the group, or the other half of the group, was using the name 112, which apparently Slim owns the trademark name to.
He does.
So they were doing concerts in 112's name. But I got a question for you. Slim did win $100,000 in the lawsuit.
Yep.
I have a question for you. How the hell the other two doing 112 without the main singer?
You should name your shit 12.
Because they was out there doing shows. They got the business.
111 and a half. But I mean, Slim does all the vocals. So that's like doing
Okay.
Jodeci without Casey and Casey and JoJo.
This has happened before with other groups like Temptations.
Yeah.
If you want to do something different, you got to remix your own shit. Call yourself 12. He's 1, you 12, move along. He's trademarked the name legally. He did what he needed to do.
Temptations ran 2 groups under the name, though.
I think they ran about 107 of them bitches. And all the people died from the Temptations. Like, yeah, man.
But I want to know. So they broke up then. So,
oh yeah, they broke up.
yeah.
They broke up a while ago. It was just Slim and I think his name is Mike. They did one. They officially are 112. So 112 is actually went from a 4-man group to a 2-man group.
See, I didn't know that because in 2019, was it 2019? I think it was 2019. I went to a concert with them. It was a throwback, and all 4 of them was on the stage.
Are you sure it was them?
He probably agreed to do that.
It was them because I was so excited because I love 112 and them singing, and I remember.
I thought you saw 110 and a half.
Maybe 18. No, it was all 4.
No, they probably were all there,
No,
but
'cause-
then they said outside of him, y'all can't do stuff without me. So
No,
that's
but
what it was.
I saw 112 in 2019 and right before COVID hit, and it's the 2, and then they have 2 dancers. But the dancers have microphones, so I was like, "Oh shit, all 4 of them together." And then the other 2 never said nothing. I'm like, "Oh, that ain't 112. That's like 109."
I gotta go back and look at my footage because I got video of them.
Now they have been broken up. You might be correct. They have been broken up for about 2 to 3 years. But
They
I'm
just
just
can't use it
saying.
outside of him. He probably agrees every once in a while to do
maybe
certain
so.
appearances with the group, but then they're like, "Oh, let me do it on our own." On
But
our
nah,
own, yeah, they can't do
Nah,
it.
Slim actually came out and said there's no chance this group gets back together.
Damn.
Yeah,
What the heck
if
did
you
they do?
if you remember when they did the verses, only 2 of them showed up to the verses. It was 112. It was
See?
107 versus I
Black
think Jagged
people,
Edge.
we have
Oh wow.
collaboration issues. It
Yeah.
always comes back to it. That's why I don't
Always.
like the versus shit anyway. We have an adversarial relationship with one another. We have groupthink issues.
Yeah.
And we just don't move well as a unit. We need to fix our stuff.
Real life.
Oh,
Say that
God.
twice.
Fix our stuff.
Speaking of fixing stuff,
Yes.
Kanye West.
The haircut. Gonna fix
Oh,
that.
that haircut. I was like,
y'all ain't think-
I was
I
like, is
seen
he
it.
going through?
I seen it.
Yeah, I
I
ain't even
don't
gonna say the
follow any
word, but I
pop-
thought he was in
pop.
treatment. I thought he was in remission.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Now what is it?
I wish we had the picture.
His
His hair is
haircut.
like, it's like a piece of hair here, a piece of hair here, and there's like some shit in the middle.
It's like geometry on crack.
That shit look like somebody threw some acid on his head or something. Like, we hate you, yay!
He's
Yeah,
so
man.
funny.
You not
'cause
gonna
now
make that
everybody's
dope.
gonna be doing that stupid
No,
haircut.
no, they're
Please
not.
don't.
No,
I'll
they're
slap the
not,
shit out of
Bobby.
one of
They
y'all. Don't
can't.
y'all start doing this
You're
stupid
gonna see
shit in the streets,
100,000
please.
people with that goofy
Well,
ass
Drake put a
haircut.
heart in his head and people was doing that shit.
He's
so.
wearing a whole prosthetic mask. Have you seen like the 2 or
Cool.
3? Kanye. Oh, y'all go look. He's turning into Trump. He's turning into Trump. He was outside as a white man, and I'm not joking. He had on a whole mask and some weird looking Wrangler jeans and some goofy ass looking
Had the Brett
rain
Favre's
boots.
on the
Yes.
Wranglers.
Yes, they almost
Wranglers. That boy funny, man. He funny, kid.
Stonewashed Wranglers with high waterproof
It's nothing
boots
positive that's gonna come out of
funny, man.
Wranglers.
and a bomber jacket with
Oh,
a
my
mask
God.
on of a
Except for
white
now,
person's face.
if everybody know they're Wranglers, they're gonna be like $1,000 now for some $19 Walmart Wranglers.
Like Champion. They done drove up the damn.
Oh, that boy look like an idiot.
Can we?
What
can
is
we?
that?
Yeah, can we point that toward the camera? See? Can we make it bigger?
What is that?
Oh, we can't
Make
see.
it
We
big.
can't even see it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's terrible. It's
it's
terrible.
bad.
It looked
Pretty
like
damn bad.
right in the middle of the haircut. He got a phone call or an emergency. It was like I
Or
got
maybe
to
let
take off.
like a kid do it that was ill.
maybe North did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a sick kid probably
know?
did. Oh, you were sick. Let me go ahead and give you props.
Your dream was to be a barber kid. I got you.
Hey, the
Yeah.
one dying kid was like, my wish is to give Kanye West a haircut.
Oh, that would be a great spin.
Anything for you,
that would
man.
be great.
Oh,
F it
No,
up.
ma'am.
I'm
would
going to
love
hell
that.
17 times fucking with y'all. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
No.
Okay, so we digress. I brought up Kanye because he has now changed his name. His name used to be Kanye Omari
There we
West.
go.
Thank you.
Back of the head.
Now his new name is Ye, and he wants to be referred to as Ye. Look at that shit. That shit look like
It's so
That's
many
the back of that
things.
dude's head?
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't even like looking at this. This is very offensive to my eyeballs in general. I don't know what's going on. I'm just.
But it's coochie patches, like
What is that bullshit?
it's like pube patches,
He
like
got his head
Oh.
waxed like a.
I bet he sat in the chair like, give me the most fucked up haircut you got.
You sure, dude? Yeah, man. F it up, dog.
Do you think he actually sat down somewhere and got that done, or he did it himself, like self mutilation? You know how people be cutting and shit.
Oh, he did the Britney
I'll
It's
tell
like
you
a form
what
of
he probably
cutting.
did.
Like, ah.
He probably got like the clippers. He was mad. He was driving cutting that. Yeah.
Do it again. I can't do this anymore.
That's exactly how he
shit.
looked. While driving.
that part.
Yeah.
In the dark.
With the
Yeah.
offhand.
Yeah, in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
With his hand with oil on it. Like fuck. Like come
Yeah,
on, bro.
he thought he was
Like,
doing
no.
it too. Like my buddy on.
Yeah.
bro, he paid for
well.
that shit. Like,
You think so?
yeah, he
Who's
paid.
gonna take
But
responsibility?
he
for that
paid
cut?
more than a dub. Like I buy her because it's
Hey,
30.
put
I
me
know
on
he paid
payroll.
more
I
than
got
30
you,
for that
cuz.
shit.
Put
He
me on
didn't pay
payroll.
more than 30 for that cut, man. Come on.
To be honest, his shit could have fell out and been looked better than that shit.
Maybe it did fall out. Maybe he has alopecia.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe he got cut by Juanisha. Shit, one of the two.
Who don't have a barber license, right?
Oh shit!
Animal.
I see people cut their animals' fur better than that shit.
Oh yeah,
Man, God dog it.
Yeah, poor
Well,
Kanye.
keep us talking, right? And we're talking about him. So
Yeah.
he's the master at getting people to talk about
I wonder,
him.
does he
It's
sleep with a
skill
wave
set.
cap on?
Nah, but he cut his hair with a butter knife.
With chopsticks,
Yeah.
with blades on the end.
Aw.
All right, going back into the one must go Halloween style. Another form of candy must go. M&M's. And when I say M&M's, I'm only talking about peanut M&M's. I don't even count the chocolate ones because those are terrible.
Yeah.
Those are fucking terrible. That's like Kanye haircut. All right, so M&M's, Butterfingers. I'm gonna throw you for a loop with this one, or gummy bears.
The game is so easy
Yeah,
today.
come on, sir.
Oh no.
Come on,
Oh no,
sir.
these are the warm ups, brother. Like Kanye's hair, it's the warm ups.
I usually hate your one must goes, but this one is easy.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
pretty
which one?
simple. I'm gonna have to say gummy bears gotta go.
You guys are fucking disrespectful.
No, because you can get the mugs and they be hard and it makes you mad. Nothing makes you madder than a hard jelly bean that you did not put in the refrigerator. It's disrespectful.
So the hard is that how you said it in the Harborough? The gold
Yeah.
pack?
Yeah.
That goes nowhere.
No, I've had a pack of hard Harboros, bro. And I was like,
But those are normally hard, pause.
nah, I'm talking about hard, like almost like a Jolly Rancher. I was like, what in the world happened here?
Like they gave you the jerky edition. Yeah, man.
Aw.
So you getting rid of gummy bears too, sis?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you
Butterfingers
disrespectful.
are not going nowhere, and M&M's are like the movie
Have you
theater
ever had a
staple.
stale Butterfingers though? It's the worst thing ever.
Oh,
It ain't as bad as the old
No.
Harboros. I'll tell you that.
You got some bad experiences with Harborough.
yes.
What?
What about you?
Yeah.
I hate Butterfingers, but I hate gummy bears even more. So.
Butterfinger, but did you say you like Reese's? Like,
Yeah,
is there no?
Butterfinger's a different kind of
Butterfingers,
peanut
yeah,
butter.
Butterfingers.
Yes,
like a-
you're right.
it's
It's a
kinda
nougat.
nasty.
Yeah, it's like a molassesy, syrupy kind of.
You are not going to use the word nougat on
It's a
my show.
nougaty. It's a nougaty ass
That's
peanut
one word we
butter.
are not using tonight. It's like a nougat.
It's nougaty as shit.
I like my
Wait a
words.
minute.
Sorry.
You're not going to make up nougaty. What
It's
is
nougaty.
nougaty?
It's nougaty, bro.
No nougaty, no doubt.
Nougaty?
With like
Yeah.
syrup in it, molasses,
Oh.
honey. It's got
Y'all
honey in it.
Oh,
Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all buying y'all candy from.
Yeah.
Shit, Newberry still or something.
Butterfinger
Okay.
has
you
too
didn't
much honey in
answer.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you answer.
First of all, gummy bears goes nowhere.
Oh yeah, I know you bought me a pack last week. They were good though. Whatever you gave me was fire.
That was a Harborough.
Yeah.
I actually like all three, but if I had to make a decision, I'm getting rid of Butterfingers. Sorry.
Respect.
Yeah.
I'm with you. They can both go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My friend PR Kasha Brown said that it is a flag in the back of Kanye's head.
A flag of
Oh, a
what?
flag. Yeah.
Okay.
What state or
Flag
country
of-
is that?
Flag of
Alabama. It's
I don't even
Alabama.
know.
Taiwan?
Nigga, no, I don't even know.
Alabama.
What?
mental illness. Shout out to mental illness.
What is
Right.
that the flag of? I
I
need her
don't
to
know.
tell me that.
Unless she's talking about my flag. She just said it's a flag.
It may
Kasha,
be
what
a,
flag is
it may
that?
be a marathon flag. It ain't no country. What
Maybe,
country is
you know,
that?
I get it. It is a process
No.
of life. You know, life is like the back of his head. You meet a lot of roadblocks. You got to go different directions. And sometimes you just got to scrape shit off and go the other different direction.
And then he
You
got
know?
his chain. I guess the
Nah,
chain is
Phoenix,
turning
that
around.
haircut's some bullshit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was trying to be
Yeah,
cool
y'all trying to
with
make
it,
that shit
but
deep
nah,
as fuck.
that's-
Yeah,
That's
I
not
ain't-
cool.
Yeah.
I'm not trying.
Maybe a road map. You know how the slaves used to, I guess, cornrows with like paths. Maybe,
man.
maybe
I ain't
it's
even
a-
gonna say what I really want to say. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
I'm about to say some foul shit.
And real quick, your Derek Carr, he does not wear eyeliner.
What is it?
It's his eyelashes. He has very dark eyelashes.
Oh, he just
And so
sexuated it.
he's always been confused for wearing eyeliner since he was a kid.
Oh,
I
wow.
guess his name, like, I'm
Okay.
naturally
Yeah.
dipped. Don't tell me.
And then we do have a
Right.
phone call.
You know
Come on,
what?
Oh,
caller.
is that right? Caller, come through.
What?
Shit, first
Oh, my
caller.
bad. That's your DoorDash driver.
Oh.
He was tuned in. He was tuned in
First of all,
earlier.
he ain't listening. He might be watching.
One guy.
They do relay
Oh.
services. They do relay services.
Today.
You can put any YouTube episode on caption.
Can you do
To our
porn?
YouTube-
I wonder how you do
caption?
porno.
You
Oh,
can.
my
You can put
God.
anything on caption.
Can you do Pornhub with caption?
Ew.
You know what? That might add another element to it. You
Hell yeah.
experience.
I'll probably take forever to come watching that shit like that. Like, fix it back. Fix it back.
Read what they saying. That's stupid.
I'm done.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm going to hell 18 times. All right.
Right.
All right, real
Porn
quick.
in Braille.
Yeah. How you jack off and read Braille at the same?
Oop, yep.
It's
All you
bumpy.
need is one mic, like one
Yeah,
hand.
it's bumpy. It's bumpy. Oh my god. Okay.
Trash
Okay.
this whole group.
Yeah, this whole group is terrible, y'all. We ain't getting invited to
Yeah,
nobody's
that's
Christmas
y'all.
party. All right. So last one before we go to a quick break. One movie must go. Candyman, Child's Play, or Saw.
Ooh. Candyman 1 or 2?
1. I don't even count. Well, you can go with 1 or 2. Saul up to because Saul got like 8 of them.
Okay.
The caller said Silence of the Lambs.
I cannot with today. Stop it.
It took a second for the shit to
Yeah,
register
you
to me.
like what? I got it right
Wait a
off.
minute.
The
I'm like,
caller
that's
said
not in the
Silence of the
category. Then I'm like,
Lambs.
I got it right off, Quan. Thank you.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
fuck.
Rich homie Quan over here with the
shit.
Wow, dude. That dude's going to cuss you out tomorrow when you order that Whataburger.
Yeah. Oh, my God. All right, so which one y'all getting rid of? The Silence of the Lambs is not fucking in there.
Saw.
So, okay.
Out here.
Okay.
What was that second one?
It was Saw,
Child's Play.
Child's Play, or Candyman.
Saul's going to have to go because I watched like 2.
Yeah, I only watched 2 as well. I wasn't
Alright.
into the franchise.
I mean,
I know you're a Saul fan.
I am a Saw fan. So that's
You
why
seen the last one, though?
Yeah, I did. I mean, yeah, they got tacky after like 3
It's
or
hard
4.
getting into Chris Rock as the
Yeah, I was over
as
that.
the lead cop.
But because I liked
Right.
how weird it was and how like I have to get rid of Candyman.
Candyman got to go.
Both of them are
all of it. Just throw
Okay.
that shit away.
okay.
Okay.
Goddamn.
What?
All right. There you go. All right. Well, we're gonna go to a break on
I'm
that.
just not getting into, I'm just
I
not getting
prefer
into
Tales from the
Candyman.
Crypt more than I prefer Candyman,
Right,
to be honest with you.
But if you watch those consecutively, you'll remember them together.
Yeah.
Within like next week, they all the story seems the same.
Like one long ass movie.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, y'all. We'll be back, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break. Don't forget November the 7th to be or not to be. It goes down.
Down.
Even the guys invited because he don't need to hear nothing. He can just watch the models come down the wind.
Oh, y'all, you need all your senses at this show. This model style competition is
The
gonna
call.
go up. It's
Yeah,
gonna go
man.
up. Show up though. We gonna have the Eventbrite on all of our pages. So
Yeah.
tap in. We will be there, just laying it down.
Yeah, man. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
God willing.
I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at the candle. Oh, that shit is on? Let me drop some shit like this here. At night I can't sleep, I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. 4 walls just staring at a nigga. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger. My mother's always stressing I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight. See, every time my eyes close, I start sweating and blood starts coming out my nose. It's somebody watching the act, but I don't know who it is, so I'm watching my back. I can see him when I'm deep in the covers. When I awake, I don't see the motherfucker. He owns a black hat like I own, a black suit and a cane like my own. Some might say take a chill, B, but fuck that shit. There's a nigga trying to kill me. I'm popping in the clip when the wind blows. Every 20 seconds got me peeping out my window. Investigating the joint for traps. Checking my telephone for texts. I'm staring at the woman on the corner. It's fucked up when your mind is playing tricks on you.
I make big money, I drive big cars, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star, but late at night, something ain't right. I feel I'm being tailed by the same sucker's headlights. Is it that fool that I ran off the block? Or is it that nigga last week that I shot? Or is it the one I beat for $5,000? Thought he had cane, but it was gold, met a flower. Reached under my seat, grab a popper for the suckers. Ain't no use to me lying, I was scared than a motherfucker. Put the left in the Popeyes and Bell Dot quick. If it's going down, let's get this shit over with. Here they come, just like I figured. I got my hand on the motherfucking trigger. When I saw him, make your ass start giggling. 3 blind, cripple, and crazy senior citizens. I live by the swamp. I take my boys everywhere I go because I'm paranoid. I keep looking over my shoulder and peeping around corners. My mind is playing tricks on me.
Day by day it's more impossible to cope. I feel like I'm the one that's doing dope. Can't keep a steady hand because I'm nervous. Every Sunday morning I'm in service, praying for forgiveness and trying to find an exit out the business. I know the Lord is looking at me, but yet and still it's hard for me to feel happy. I often drift when I drive, having fatal thoughts of suicide. Bang and get it over with. And then I'm worry free, but that's bullshit. I got a little boy to look after, and if I die, then my child will be a bastard. I had a woman down with me, but to me it seemed like she was down to get me. She helped me out in this shit, but to me she was just another bitch. Now she's back with her mother. Now I'm realizing that I love her. Now I'm feeling lonely. My mind is playing tricks on me.
This year Halloween fell on a weekend. Me and Ghetto Boys are trick-or-treating, robbing little kids for bags, till an old man got behind our ass. So we speeded up the pace, took a look back, and he was right before our face. He be in for a squabble, no doubt, so I swung and hit the nigga in his mouth. He was going down, we figured, but this wasn't no ordinary nigga. He stood about 6 or 7 feet. Now that's the nigga I be seeing in my sleep. So we triple teamed on him, dropping them motherfucking bees on him. The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then he disappeared, and my boys disappeared too. Then I felt just like a fiend. It wasn't even close to Halloween. It was dark as fuck on the streets. My hands were all bloody from punching on the concrete. Goddamn, homie. My mind is playing tricks on me.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Flavor in Your Ear Radio. This is Phoenix. We are here live tonight on Mondays at 8:30, but tune in on Wednesdays for the replay. It's the audio version on vibesradiolv.net. Tap in. DJ L's is spinning on Vibes Radio. We doing things, so just tap in with us. Today we here, but on Wednesdays is the replay. So chime in with us. We here.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. Wardrobe change. West Coast.
Right.
All right. Had to take it back. I didn't wear the curl. Too hot for that shit.
That part. I was waiting to see you drip.
Rest in peace, Easy E. The flavor curse. Last week we had a random show doing our thing. It wasn't even part of the topic. And Quan chimed in and said, well, I think Flavor Flav got brought up, and Quan said that Flavor Flav looks good now. Posted a before and after picture because he's been obviously off of drugs and alcohol for a time period. Brother look good.
Right.
So we shot him out. Good job, Flav. Keep doing your thing. And that devil is active.
Only as active as you let him be.
Well, I guess he put the devil on his shoulder because he was arrested for domestic battery in Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But don't feel bad for the for Flavor. You can feel bad for the lady because Flavor was actually at Drake's birthday party.
Yeah, I saw him with Flo Rida. Yeah, he was
What
chilling.
kind of combination is that shit?
Interesting.
Drake, Flo Rida, and Flavor Flav. What the fuck do they have to talk about?
What?
Music business.
Maybe.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
How does that even work?
Yeah, man. So
at some point, you keep going through things. Do you not sit down? Like, if I just got into another domestic situation with another person, do you not think maybe you should be chilling out for a little bit? You're trying to get your priorities together, or maybe you just need to always chase the limelight because you have it while you're still alive. I don't know.
But I know it's easier said than done.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not a celebrity. I don't know.
No, but what I mean, don't even take celebrityism. I just made up a word. Just walk away. I get mad. You get mad. Somebody got to diffuse the situation. Walk away. It's never worth it.
But is it the celebrityism that keeps you from walking away? Because you sure do hear a lot more about this type of BS with these fellas.
Yeah, toxic as shit.
Battery and all. I don't know no regular dude that I've ever met in life.
Okay,
that's dealt with some battery.
Let me run y'all a little history. 1991, pled guilty for assaulting girlfriend, served 30 days. 1993, charged with attempted murder, served 90 days for shooting at a neighbor. 1993, later again that year, charged again for domestic violence and drug offenses. 2012, jailed for charges for felony domestic issues involving threatening his girlfriend's teenage son. So at some point there's a history of issues. I know he's had substance abuse issues, addiction issues, but you're toxic, and until you get help, you will be toxic to everybody around you until you fix the problem.
And to the ladies, like, all of this stuff is public record. So I need y'all to learn how to duck. It's all public record. So you can't say, I don't know about his history. I mean,
what does it do with the ladies too? Like y'all missing the mark twice now. Like y'all see I ain't trying to be that dude, but y'all see the fella.
He's strong in the face.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, that's one mark. And then y'all see his track record and he still jump in there and do the thing with him. You're an idiot twice.
Yeah, man.
The ladies y'all should be in trouble. This dude should be able to walk. Y'all saw this fella.
Yeah. I mean, sad, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. That's what I said. Like, it's all public record. It ain't like he withholding it from them. You get just like you Google the shit they get.
Yeah, right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mean,
So
it seems like he's just in pain, and the problem is when you don't fix your issues and really get to the meat of it, everybody around you just becomes a casualty to your
He got
bullshit.
a bunch of yes men around him. Man, nobody come up and tell him no.
Yeah.
Tell him no, sir.
Now, in the sake of horror movies, you really gonna not like this category. It's like the battle of the worst with this one. All right, so one movie has to go: The Conjuring, Annabelle, or The Ring.
Okay.
Now, really, you can take all three of them bitches out, but let's
No, I'm
play.
gonna keep the Ring for sure.
You like The
because
Ring?
That's nostalgic for me.
The first Ring, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the second one was kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of dropped the ball on a lot of films, but this was all right. The first one's cool. I'm gonna have to say Annabelle.
Annabelle could go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and get up out of here.
Okay.
Annabelle's out of here.
You're so straight-faced, man. It ain't no extra conversation like Annabelle.
She is in the Matrix right now. You see, she Morpheus right now. She ain't playing with y'all. She got her shades on.
It's
She got
something about that
roped up.
outfit. It's like she turned into a whole different person.
It's a joy of truth over there.
Look at Sister Soldier in this moment. All right, sis, which one you get rid of?
Probably, wait, we said Conjuring. The Conjuring, Annabelle, and
The Ring.
You know what? The Ring was good, but I could probably go. Annabelle freaked me out a little bit more because I had dolls growing up. And I remember one year my mom bought me a doll, and that hoe was as big as me. She was...
It's not a doll, that's a person.
And then, I used to look at her, and I think I kept her for all of a week. And I said, I can't deal with it. So they had to get that doll up out my house, out my room for sure.
Mom knew what she was doing. She's like, oh, you want to be bad, huh?
Yeah, she was my height, my size, my complexion. Hell no, you about to take over.
You're not gonna do that.
But Annabelle hit different.
Yeah, Annabelle hit different.
No, hell no, them dolls got energy.
Okay. Speaking of dolls and people, Bow Wow. It's a new daddy.
Man, you sure skipped over how you was gonna respond to that. You ain't gonna say nothing.
Always.
See, I've been on his head all episode. Thank you.
You know
Hey,
what?
Bobby B.
What you not gonna do is attack me. I got a lot of shit on my plate. I gotta remember the music, the questions, the cups, the batteries. You're not gonna attack me here.
That part, apparently.
You forgot half of that. So
right. The Jerry curl, you forgot all that.
I don't like the energy in this room tonight. It's very terrible.
Right.
It's very terrible. I think it's Sister Soldier's outfit over here that's bringing out the beast in y'all.
She go back at you. You better worry about her.
You guys are savages. All right. So back to Bow Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me answer your question. In all honesty,
yeah,
all three can get the hell out of here for me.
Right on.
I mean, I've seen all of them. I've seen all the sequels. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. The first Annabelle was cool, but then it was like Annabelle Jr., Annabelle's play sister. Like all the shit seemed like the same Annabelle. I'm like, wait a minute, I just saw this 2 years ago.
Right.
Did they re-release this one? All right, so on Bow Wow, he's been denying a kid for a year by Olivia Skye. Paternity test came in, and he is the father of a 1-year-old son. So now Bow Wow has 2 children.
Ooh.
So not, like you said, we're not really a gossip show, just give facts. So shout out to Bow Wow.
They live with him. They're cool, or how's that work? I don't know. Probably not.
No, he's just now.
If he was denying the other,
plate,
if he was denying the other kid, I'm sure they're not cool.
Yeah, he wasn't for sure, and I get not being sure, but the moment you're sure, do your part, and not just with money, but energy, time, and commitment, because fatherhood is real talk. Like, to be a good person, a good dad is more than just throwing money at the situation. So care. Do y'all jobs right.
And I've been in that situation before. Sometimes it's not about denying, but sometimes the other party is so...
People be lying. People be lying. Women are opportunists.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I don't blame them for.
But when you hear that story, you automatically think, "Oh, deadbeat, running away from responsibility."
Right.
But you don't see the back end of the woman could have been difficult,
of course,
you know,
no doubt, setting them up from the jump.
Yeah.
You know, but if you hit it once, you.
Rachel?
I mean, you ran up in it. There's always a chance it's yours.
Oh, that's my new single. Ran up in it.
That sounds about very too tall.
On Bareback Records.
Yep.
All right, real quick.
It sounds like a new female rapper single. Speaking of our next segment.
That. Can I perform that on the segment?
He ran up in it.
Ran up in it by Bareback Records.
No,
hey, that's my performance.
Bareback Records.
Yeah,
Bareback.
That's why I laughed. I'm like DJ L and Phoenix.
Oh shit.
They on some other stuff.
Now I'm not gonna ask nobody's age in here, but I hope y'all can relate to these next 2 categories.
Okay.
I take it back. One TV show must go. The Addams Family, Bewitched, or The Monsters.
I like your choices.
I like this.
Yes, sir.
But I didn't know the ages. I didn't know if y'all know about it or not.
Addams Family.
What?
What? Wow.
Man, I see you in the parking lot, player. Monsters gotta get up out of here. Get up out. What is
I
that?
agree with her. I agree with her.
I love
Out
the
of those-
Monsters.
out of those three?
Oh my God.
The Addams Family was so hard to me.
What?
Bewitched,
Wait,
though?
what are you getting rid of? You getting rid of Bewitched?
I'm not getting rid of Bewitched
Oh, yeah,
ever.
me
Who
neither.
said
No,
that?
yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, we're not
And the
saying
Monsters?
that.
He said
Ever.
the Monsters.
Yeah, it gotta go.
Well, just refresh me on what the Monsters is real quick.
Fred, I was about to say Fred Sanford.
With Herman the Monster. Is it Herman?
Yeah, Herman.
Yeah, wasn't it pretty
Eddie
much Addams
Munster?
Family?
They're definitely called Monsters.
Yeah, Monsters.
Oh, shit.
Monsters.
Yeah, that was like
Not
Addams
Monsters.
Family pretty much.
You know
Like
what?
Monsters.
Monsters.
If you're gonna participate in the show, don't be an automatic spell check all the goddamn time.
It is Monsters.
Enunciation check.
It's Monsters.
That show went hard.
I got big lips.
Monsters.
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 It went hard.
Color signed it to me.
Yes, thank you.
Enunciation?
Yeah.
Let's get rid of Addams Family for sure.
Oh, Webster the
I changed
dictionary
my
over
mind.
here.
What?
Oh, the peer pressure.
So now
the
you're
peer
not
pressure.
gonna meet me in the
I'm
parking
just drawing
lot.
it back in my head like what that
Yeah,
show was.
He went over
yeah.
some episodes. I get
Yeah,
it.
I liked
Monsters gotta go.
I used to watch it like right after I watched Flipper.
The Monsters was funny to me
Yeah.
too. I like.
I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm gonna move on.
Lassie, I watched Lassie.
Lassie was the shit.
Yeah, I used to love all
Lassie
that.
did
Yeah,
everything.
See, you know what's up. Yeah,
Nowadays, you can't even get a dog to
My bad, we
drink
missed
out the
that.
bowl
That's right.
correctly. All right, TV show. Now this is. I went old and new with this.
All right.
One TV show must go. Twilight Zone,
Okay.
Charmed,
Okay.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Huh.
Fucks with Charmed.
My high ass is blending Buffy and Charmed. 'Cause they almost feel
Buff
like they're the
Charmed?
same thing. Yeah, they almost feel like the same thing.
Buff
Aren't they?
Not
But
at all.
Charmed is
Buffy
with the
wa-
ladies, all the ladies.
Yeah, it was 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
Buffy
yeah.
was the sublime broad, right?
Yeah, she
I
had
think so,
blonde,
yeah,
she
yeah,
had
yeah.
blonde hair. Did she get blonde hair?
Yeah. Anybody?
Michelle
Bueller?
something.
Now, out
Bueller?
of Buffy and Charm, which one of those is whacker?
Buffy.
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 That's why Buffy
by
gotta go.
sure, yeah.
Buffy out of here, man.
Okay, well, I'm going to say
Yeah.
Buffy got to go.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
Buffy the body.
Yeah.
Oh, BB.
No.
She goes nowhere. Yeah.
No. Oh,
Yeah. I'm
Lord.
sorry, I need to focus.
Yeah, you do need to
My,
focus.
my life is in shambles, y'all.
I don't even know who
The
Buffy
body.
is.
That's,
Yeah.
that's the Halloween edition of the head, bro.
My life is in shambles. All right, y'all. Real quick, we're gonna be back in about 3 minutes. We got some new music today, y'all.
Yeah.
We got new music by Mount Westmore. Once again, that is Ice Cube, Too Short, E40, Snoop Dogg.
Oh, it better go
By the
hard.
way, too, special condolences to Snoop lost his mother.
Yes, I
Yeah,
saw
man.
that.
Yeah.
My heart. I get
From
it.
from a person who lost their mom, man, it's tough.
Yeah.
You're never the same, man. Never the same.
Never.
So
No
shout out
doubt.
to him, man, and the family. But we're gonna get into some new music. Let me know what are you guys calling on your show?
The Crated or Hated.
Crated.
Crated or Hated.
Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about this one. It's called Big Subwoofer. It's Mount Westmore. Let's go. Play for the year. We out.
Rock that.
Yeah.
Kato on the track, yeah.
Big subwoofer in the bag, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the bag, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the bag, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the bag, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up.
Money taller than the trees in Yosemite. The heavens. Got my 40 on me, that's my mini-me. Damn near anything I want, I can afford it. Listen. Never hustle backwards, always forward. Progression. I can multitask, always on the grind. I can walk and chew gum at the same time. I ain't on hiatus, I ain't missing an action. I'm the center of attention, the main attraction. When I enter the turf, when I pull up, what happened? People gather around me like an ice cream truck. No cap. People always ask me what I do for a living. What you do? I wear many hats, I'm something like Liz. I love liquor and sex. Booty and breasts. A couple stretch marks and cellulite on her flesh. She got her legs open like a field goal pile. Booty softer than a King Hawaiian roll. Uh-oh.
Big subwoofer in the bag, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the bag, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the bag, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the bag, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big sub.
Big Big subwoofer bouncing like a trampoline. Glass shake when I roll past the scene. Candy apple paint dripping classic green. Everybody eating, you can ask the team. Fast and mean, speakers bumping, tags is clean. Keep me something to smoke on, bad to poke on. Bass hit like an earthquake. Cause hold on, I hit the block and roll on.
Got like 218s. Her favorite Too Short song is In Those Jeans. Shake it, baby, if you like this song. Do a nasty dance every time they turn it on. It's got more bass than baseball. She down on her knees, she want a facial. I gotta give her what she want. Turn it up loud and let that bump. Everybody love the funk. Slumping in the trunk. You in the back seat, wishing you was in the front. She said something, asked me if I heard, but bitch, I can't hear one mother word.
Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out the frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out the frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out the frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out the frame. It's a party when I pull up.
Big subwoofer, big hooker. Cooker, rooftop looker, looked out and saw TJ Hooker, jumped off the roof like Superfly Snooker. You know me, I'm up in it like a booger. Then I treat the like some dice and I shook her. I heard this youngin' screaming like a woman, yelling that they coming. We ain't running, it's a new day, still got that. If these wanna take it back to 88, turn the music down before we locking horns. Keep the party going, it's a false alarm.
Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out the frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out the frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out the frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out the frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big sub. Big sub. Big sub. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out the frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big sub.
I got a lot to say about that.
All right, what you got? You like it?
Oh man, I got a lot to say about it. You want me to review it?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Man, so that song to me is great. I think that was a great safe song. It's a great safe song to do for like a bunch of older rappers. Mm-hmm. And I felt good hearing E40 say that he can walk and chew gum because, buddy, you're one of my favorite rappers, but you couldn't like catch a beat. You know, for like 40 years of rapping, you know, now you catch a beat and it sounds good. So you can walk and chew gum and catch a beat. It's wonderful, man. I liked it. I liked the way Snoop came in. I thought Snoop came in real smooth and Snoopy, you know, confident. Snoopy. E40 didn't sound like we be clubbing. He sounded like a real rapper. I respected it. So I like the track, man.
All right.
Yeah.
T?
I was vibing like
she
the
was.
whole time.
Yeah, she was.
That's the part we didn't see.
Yeah, man. I was over here just eyes closed like, what?
You are a different person with them shades.
I'm telling you, it's the looks,
You're a different person with this Takano on.
No, it's this right here.
Oh,
it's right here.
Yes.
It's
right
such a
here.
relaxing CBD type drink. I don't know what she's trying to do with this.
I am a Snoop Dogg fan and Ice Cube. So I was just waiting for them to come in and they both hit it hard. So I love it.
Yes. Slapper.
Come on, those.
I can't wait to get in my car and hit and bump that.
You like it?
Yeah, because I got a woofer. I got a woofer.
Oh, yeah, it's been something on.
That's a subwoofer, so it's gonna be nice.
I can't wait to play. I haven't yet to play it in my car either, but it just sounds like it go.
Yeah.
Right.
What I liked about it is these gentlemen have pretty much stayed the course of who they are over the course of their whole career. Nobody switching their style up to fit the wave. Yeah.
I've heard it a couple times now. I've heard Snoop, you know, piss on a couple tracks with some trying to fit the wave stuff, but he does so much stuff he can get away with it.
He could flex with it like
You know
that,
what I mean?
yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
I heard him do a song with Young Dolph that made me want to throw the whole album out the window, and I downloaded it. So I was thinking about throwing my whole phone out the window.
You know, you mad when you download some shit and you want a refund.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
like you didn't pay for that shit.
I don't even want it right.
Yeah, I want to reverse the download. I like it. So it definitely slapped. I'm very excited. I haven't been excited for an album to drop since Drake, and I was kind of disappointed with him and Kanye. So I'm looking forward to this album. Can't wait for it
Yeah.
to come out. So
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
didn't say nothing about Too Short. How y'all feel about Short?
Short rap the same. Short gonna be consistent. It's really nothing to say about him because you know what you're gonna get for
Yep.
Short.
Right.
Yep.
And I'm okay with that. He knows his lane. He stays in his lane. So
Yep.
I'm okay with that. A bit of a serious topic. Now, I want everybody to think about their answers first because I want everybody just to be sensitive to everybody's feelings. But it's a topic that I want to bring up: the Netflix boycott. So I don't know if you guys have all seen the Dave Chappelle show, his comedy series on Netflix. Now, Netflix transgender employee, and supporters have staged a walkout over Dave Chappelle because the president of Netflix wouldn't pull the special. So, not going to really comment on what Dave said. That's been tossed around a gang of times. My question to you guys is, do you think, being that he does have different employees working at the company, that he should have pulled it? Or do you look at it as artistry and figure of speech?
We gotta state the record correct. On their list of demands is not for the special to be pulled. They have like 5 demands.
What was the demands? Break them down.
Oh, shit. All right. So, I mean, pretty much what they want. Okay, so they want to increase the funding of trans, non-binary talent, bring employee resource groups into conversations about potentially harmful content, hire more trans and non-binary content exclusives, and reverse internal procedures around commissioning and releasing sensitive works. So basically they want, in general, harm reduction, which pretty much they want Netflix to acknowledge the company's harm in platforming a potential homophobic content. So basically they want harm reduction. But when is anyone giving a damn about black harm?
Yeah, I mean, because we haven't got to stand up and say anything like that. So shouts to these people for standing up and saying what they feel is wrong in the moment. Because I give them that.
I'm not mad at the right to stand up for something.
Right.
So we can't knock their right for protesting in general.
But in fairness, if Dave Chappelle got up there for an hour, nigga this, that, black folks this, black folks
That's my
that.
point.
Can we get the same type of energy?
Not really, because I don't hear any gay artists on their albums calling each other faggots and this and that. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear that. I don't know if that's a thing, but I hear us on our nigga this and nigga that, and your mom ain't shit and this and that, and you a hoe.
Yep.
I hear that all the time, so I don't know how much more respect we deserve or think we deserve in that area from that perspective.
But where do we, I don't know. It's like we pick and choose what to get offended by. I want people to have the same amount, when the dog gets killed. Everybody's up in the uproar. But then when we're speaking Black Lives Matter, oh, get over it. Shut up and just dribble. But then we come around and people make it seem like racism and sexism is over. But then you see what John Gruden is prevalent. Right.
It goes back,
So we can't say shut up and dribble and don't bring sports and politics and racism into it when the guy who's leading the football team is fucking racist.
Right.
So I just want to stop picking and choosing what we choose to get offended by.
Have the same energy about humanity, human rights, and then folks that have champagned or push the movement for what you're trying to piggyback on, have the same energy for that. But half of the people in the LGBTQ community, I would say most, don't have the same energy about black lives as they do for their lives. So until you're in the struggle with all of us, you're just wanting to be chosen over what you deem as important.
And it's unfortunate because I don't know if the community is doing it on purpose.
The community is racist as a whole.
But unfortunately, their agendas push so much that, like you said, we forget about human rights. It's just so segregated, and I want this right, but what about overall humanity rights?
But in the same extent, I hear what he's saying. To some extent, we participate in our own degradation. But in many respects, we're still looking for equal representation as a culture within a racist construct. So to put the cart before the buggy or the horse is kind of weird,
Okay, we got a caller calling in. What? Can't even talk. We got a caller calling in. Say that twice. Jeez. Caller?
Hello?
Yes. Caller, how you doing?
What's going on?
All right, how can I help you? Are you calling to comment on this particular situation?
A little bit. Let's talk about this Mayweather situation.
Oh, the Mayweather situation? Okay. Let's go.
About the similar situation.
Oh, something. Okay, your phone is a bit choppy. I'm sorry.
I'm saying to you because you got
I can't really hear you, brother. Is there another spot in the room that you can go to? It's a little hard for us to hear because it's choppy. I want to make sure we hear your point, but I can't hear you. Barely. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah, if you can't call back, brother, from a different room, we definitely want to hear what you have to say about any topic, but it's hard for us to hear you, brother, because it was real choppy. It sounded like somebody was trying to keep you down. I don't know if the system was trying to keep that brother from saying what he had to say. But so I didn't get your opinion on him.
I just I really think that the transgender community, I understand that they're struggling with human rights and for they're wanting to be heard. So I get all of that. But what Dave said was all truth.
Yep.
What he said was all truth. He's an artist. He has a right to give his opinion. And in his opinion, at no time, if anybody listened to it, at no time was he transphobic or homophobic or anything like that. He always says, listen to what I say. From the very beginning when I started this, he's just saying that the community now is so big and so loud and so I am whatever, hear me roar, that he's saying, how come black people don't get the same respect that y'all getting? That's all he said from the beginning of time. So he never said anything about disliking them, you know. And so I just feel like they're doing too much and they're just trying to see who they can cancel next.
Yep.
But you know what? We live in a world where it's okay to have an opinion as long as you don't go against the grain.
Right.
So what's funny to me, the irony of it is, and I hate to make it seem like I'm attacking a certain community, but I'm just using this example because that's what we're going with.
Yeah.
It's okay for transgender people to stand up and say, this, and this is my opinion. But shouldn't Dave be entitled to his opinion?
Absolutely.
We don't live in a world that's dictated. If you don't want to watch the comedy special, it's just as simple as not clicking on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They weren't asking for it to be removed. They're just asking to be included in more spaces. But even in those same spaces that they're asking to be included, there's not even enough representation for people that have led the movement. Like, even remember the whole situation with H&M and they made the whole campaign and they had the little black kid in the King of the Jungle shit. If there was more black representation in most corporate companies, because I've worked in them and I've been one of the few black women in positions, there's hardly of us in their period. So we need more of us in those positions, and that might not have happened. So we've been asking for those very same things they're asking for.
Yeah.
So we're saying, hey, we get it, but if we would have more of us in those type of positions, because I know if I was in the room and H&M tried to drop a campaign, I'd be like, you know what, I get where you're going, but maybe put that straight on another kid, because historically, you guys have had an issue with how blacks have been represented, and that's not okay to put a black kid in this shirt because of how the optics may look.
Right.
Yeah.
So until we're included in those spaces, you sure in the hell can't get a seat ahead. And then for people like myself who may represent many groups, you got to respect the hustle before you try to piggyback and overrun a movement. No, ma'am.
And I have to beg to differ. There, I do have notes. Some people did want it removed who work for the company, and there was even people who have a show on Netflix. I forgot the lady's name. She has a show on there. A series. She wanted it to be removed.
So it's all about money, really. The organization's mad because they didn't get a certain amount of funding. Because if my nobody ass said whatever I wanted to say, they wouldn't be all jumping down my neck about, well, you said this and this. It's all about.
I just feel like they're using him as a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Like, he's not the person to voice
money
his
to the organization. It would have been
And
fine.
he's a comedian. At some point, what do we, either all comedians get a pass for what they do or not? Like, comedy has always been a very controversial, arena anyway.
It's like boxing. Like, we pay to watch people beat each other up for
That's
real.
okay,
They live in a
though.
hospital, and that's
okay.
fine. But
touch a dog, touch a cat, they throw your ass under the jail.
I don't understand it. The whole system is messed up.
You could watch us kill each other in that ring and have dementia and all kind of shit that comes from boxing, but don't touch a cat.
Yeah, right. Security guard get paid $20 an hour to take care of somebody worth $250 million.
On our show before, we did I found an article about the Michael Myers incident with Halloween Kills, about them saying something about him being homophobic because he killed a gay couple in the movie. Now I haven't seen it yet. He killed him, and so what we were saying pretty much is
he's the equal opportunity killer.
Yeah, y'all want equality?
Right.
Let's go. Here it is, right here. So
you can get these hands too.
Right. So if comedians can talk about trailer trash white people,
Yep.
over uptight white people, low down ratchet black people,
Yep.
and whatever. Can we not? And the Hispanics and Latinos, and
you can get these
yeah,
hands
you can get the
too.
same
And
thing,
there's not
man.
one
Move
community that
around.
had this on
Move
somebody in
around.
China.
Spoiler
They get
spoiler
mad.
Move
alert.
around, man.
Spoiler alert. There was
Move
a
around.
there was a 30-year-old 40-year-old black couple that got killed in the movie.
Okay.
There
So
was
you saw it.
also
Okay.
a older lady, black lady, and she had a white husband. They both got them hands from Michael Myers. So where's the outrage in that?
That's why I said, yeah.
group
What?
don't care,
Interracial
bro.
hate.
What?
They don't care. They're not trying to find a reason to fight that.
That's what I said. That you're trying to cancel
But
everybody.
is that really where we are in the world now? We're gonna cancel Michael Myers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
let's
what I
cancel everybody who goes against movies.
Michael Myers gonna be like, I can't kill you. You're white. You're this.
Right.
Yeah, man. Michael Myers, he's an
Damn,
equal
damn,
opportunity slasher.
damn. You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
Speaking of equal opportunity slashers, let's get back into these last two. One must go. Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Okay.
Poltergeist,
Ooh.
or The Exorcist.
Ooh.
I appreciate it. Hopefully I pronounced that right.
What? What is Poltergeist about now?
Exercises.
He don't want to work out. Quite lazy. He's like, anything involving exercise? No.
It's
Like,
French.
yeah,
It's exercise.
Exercises.
You said what was Poltergeist about?
Yeah,
It's about the family. The family had the home on the old Indian burial.
The white girl that's by the TV.
That's the ring, isn't it?
The movie that everybody died from that movie in real life. Damn near. Yeah.
Everybody that, real life trauma. Like, come to like Caroline.
So that's like
That voice is killing me. Yeah.
like
you
Glee,
scared
huh?
me. You said like Glee?
I said that Poltergeist is like Glee. Everybody just
Oh.
died.
I was like, at first I didn't get. I was
You know
like,
what?
wait a minute.
No.
I don't see the
That part.
correlation. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
No.
energy bad. It's gotta
Yes. I didn't even think about that. What a weird connection you just made.
go. Man.
That was strange. Did you hear what he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who's gonna jump out the window?
I'm
Who's
gonna
go first?
I'm gonna do Texas Chainsaw.
That movie was scary though.
I'm not a fan of it, and so
Okay.
it would have to go. Like Poltergeist, if it came on every Halloween, I would be like, man, this is nostalgic. I'm gonna watch this.
Yep.
And then The Exorcist is like, come on,
OG.
come on,
That
Linda
was,
Blair.
that was the first
Oh,
movie that
gee.
made me not want to turn off the light.
Come on.
The spiritual things is the real thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
What you going with,
Yeah.
Big Bobby?
Oh, I'm not gonna go with Poltergeist because I don't know anything about it. So
Oh,
He doesn't
you don't
remember it.
remember.
in the 80s.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
I wasn't watching that crap in the 80s. I was watching happy stuff like Back to the Future.
He wanted a DeLorean and shit.
Man, the motherfucker, I wasn't watching that shit. Oh, shit, okay. Just us losers was watching it.
Right. I mean, Texas probably because it's the newest. Because you can't get rid of those OG, nostalgic classics. They gotta stay. But
That's pretty old.
Texas
Texas-
scares me. No, Texas scares
But
me.
you know what?
I'm worried about real life Texas
I was
Chainsaw
gonna say Texas
Massacre.
was
That's
the
why I don't
first.
like it.
That's one of the first.
Texas was the first. Yeah, it was like it was like late 70s or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
It was.
You might be
Okay,
grabbing the
original one.
remake.
Yeah, I've seen
you
the
grabbing
remake. I've seen both.
Like
The
95
original was scary
remakes.
in the
But
70s.
still, like that's scary and real life scary.
Yeah, I don't like
'Cause
real life
people-
scary stuff.
Me too.
Yeah.
I worry about
I'm
that all the
with you.
time. I look at people all the time. I'm like, you a murderer. You
Oh,
a
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Active shooters.
You gotta read
right.
them spirits. See them
I'm
eyeballs.
with you. Yeah.
All right.
For
All
sure.
right. So everybody taking out, I mean, you taking out Texas
She's taking out Texas.
And me, Texas.
and you. Okay.
Sorry. You're
Oh, you
fake
good. Y'all straight.
Because you from Texas.
I've
aren't
only
you,
seen
sir?
it once, so I mean, it's just a scary movie to me.
Wait, but aren't you from Texas though?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't have a horse. It's not a. You know,
I'm gonna actually say I don't know. This is a tough one for me, man, because each one of these movies hit different. If I gotta say one must go, that's classic. I'm only saying it because the spiritual stuff kind of scares the shit out of me. I feel like you shouldn't play with that, so I'm gonna take out Exorcist, even though it was a classic. It's a classic.
that's some real stuff. The Exorcist is. I believe that. I
Yo.
believe. I
You
know
don't, you
people
don't
that
play
can
with
do it.
spirits, boy. Unless it's liquor.
You drink a spirit? Yeah, I'm gonna say you playing with spirits right now.
Yeah,
I just
spirits, I'm
spill
drinking.
spirits. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm
I
chill
saw
right
that. Oh snap! Okay,
I hate
real
you.
quick question. Don't really have a lot of time to dive into it. Pause. But do you guys think the sexiness and the sexual content, as far as just the, I don't know how I want to word this question, but do you think women hip hop should get back to the lyrics? Are you tired of all the booty shaking and twerking coming from the actual lady artists? You know the men gonna do it because that's unfortunately what goes with the culture.
Men gonna throw ass?
Men
They
gonna
gonna
throw
throw
ass.
ass? They should. Equal
I mean,
opportunity.
men are gonna have the women in the videos throwing ass.
Right.
Damn.
Go shout out to Lil Nas X for throwing ass in the industry baby video.
Oh, somebody catching it. Yeah. But are you ready to see the bars come back in women hip hop?
Man.
Content.
I'm ready to.
Are we selling sex? Are we selling porn? Are we selling creativity and artistry? I am a female artist.
Are you sensitive about your shit?
I'm very sensitive about how I present myself as a black woman, as a singer, songwriter, rapper. So yeah, we need to clean up the game. It's not about what you do, it's how you do it. So I'm a little sad. I'm a little irritated about how people have chosen to take their gift and translate it. Because God gave you a gift to be able to do what we do, to be able to create music. Yeah. So why vibrate in an area where you're leaving seeds that are not necessarily going to reproduce fruit that matter? Yeah. I think about my nieces and nephews, and I think about what I'm leaving behind me as a legacy as an artist. And I'm a little disappointed how most female artists are taking their art and talent and using it out here in the streets. So I told myself I would do it different. So if you about anti-ratchet, if you about all of the anti-bull crap, I'm the antithesis to all of that. So rock with Phoenix, and you won't hear none of that.
Yeah.
Bars. Yeah.
I just shit, man. I don't know what it means, but it sounded deep in my mouth. I'm like, yeah, I'm an antithesis. Yeah. Telekinesis.
Yeah.
I just think the time period for that is over. Like back then, they had to do what they had to do to get in the game. I understand that. But what I think about real quick, then I'm gonna throw it to y'all is MC like Yo-Yo. I just saw Yo-Yo perform. She's in her 40s, 50s, whatever. She still can perform that.
Yep.
Can you really do Body Yaddy Yaddy on a Vegas residency at 60?
I mean,
ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage.
You still got the Megan knees, maybe.
The people that's gonna be around, that's gonna want to hear that, they'll want to hear it. Oh,
but I mean, is it something that's gonna last through the test of time, though?
Or
is it for right now?
It might last.
It'll last because people put it on already. It's just sad that it had to be that way. Like, if a strong force of women came out before all the bull and said this is how it's gonna be, then we wouldn't even be seeing that. We'd be looking and laughing at them jokers showing their booties and all that. But instead, that force came out first, washing out the idea of Phoenix and her group coming out, because now they're gonna be looked at as Napoleon Dynamites.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think it should have been the other way around for the female rapper. That's gonna have to be like annihilated and started over because
annihilated.
The crap that's out there right now is a strong force, and that's really like what people want to see. So yeah, annihilated and started over.
Got you, sis and crime. What you think?
It's hard because we got like Little Kim and Foxy Brown and even Eve to kind of blame for that, if you will, just because when they came out with all the sex appeal. But they had bars though. They really had bars. And so the hard part is trying to get this new generation to really rely on their skill set if they have it, and not rely on their body. So like to me, I want to see Megan Thee Stallion. I want to see her freestyle.
Yes.
I want to see somebody out here, and if she dope. I want to see. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? Oh no, there's plenty of evidence to prove that
she doesn't have to rely on
They
her.
don't have to. A lot of them don't have to. It's just
Yes.
easier.
Okay.
You know how easy it would be for to get your foot in the game when you just work on your lower devices?
Yeah.
It's easier that way.
Yeah.
If I was throwing ass and showing everything, it'd be a lot easier.
And I heard that Nicki Minaj had to be revamped to come out, because I heard that she was a little bit boyish when she first came out.
Oh, yeah,
and
she was a battle rapper.
And they revamped her.
It's a misguided view of sexuality in the pop industry.
But
it's sad.
But let's not get it confused. Of course, you won't sell as many records, but it's a way to do sexy and bars at the same time.
Right.
Look at Remy Ma.
I believe
Remy Ma's
right.
epitome of
she's a lady.
Sexy, but she got bars. She'll eat you up.
Yep.
And then what they want to discredit her by saying Papoose write it. So they always find a way to discredit you.
Yep, they will.
So
I think they scared a lot of women in the early games by making them think that they're going to end up being viewed as a Queen Latifah. I don't want to be viewed as a Queen Latifah, you know, and that just made people look and feel weird. Like they didn't know how to accept the fact that they're being viewed as a true, honest lesbian rapper.
But even the lesbian rappers, to be honest with you, those that you are aware of, they sound more just as ignorant as the men. If you are not saying anything different, if you are speaking the same bull crap, like any other street rapper do, what's the difference? Your message is still the same.
Bull
You
crap.
may look different. You may come presented wrapped up like me, but if you are still preaching the same crap, you're no different than any other dude talking.
And it's a way to
that's
command your
boo-boo.
respect. You don't have to shake your ass just because it's out there. It's a way that you command respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
Or being hard and thuggish and not really giving no content into to where it's different. Why are we all stuck in one lane? Y'all need to open the game up for more creative.
I'm tired of rappers
hip-hop.
That's why we got you.
shooting
That, yeah, that's
And
why
it's
I'm
weird
here.
hearing
That's why
women
people like
talk about
Doja Cat. Yeah, I'm not for that. I'm not cool with it.
Right.
You'll never see me grinding my cat with another on stage because I don't want to present that image, and I don't think women should be.
And the problem is the record labels are the ones pushing this,
I
so
was
it
about to
will
say
last
that.
forever.
That's what I was about
And
to
we
say.
look at TikTok and all that. The only
right.
thing you see that people are watching all the time is the girls doing the dances with the booty shaking in the background. So it's not going anywhere because our society has gone there and is not. That's what's popular.
We've uplifted
That's what
the bull
everybody
crap.
wants to see.
Yeah.
And the kids. That's all they see now.
And then you wonder
coming
why our
up.
relationships aren't working within
Exactly.
our groups because we can't trust one another when we're all dangerous and toxic. What are we leaving behind? I care more about that than anything.
But
No
y'all-
bag is more
It can
important to me.
disappear though. I think it can disappear. I remember when Booty disappeared, like it wasn't cool. Like there was a period, like a Lance Morissette.
I swear you say booty every episode.
It's gotta be. There was a little period where it wasn't cool for females to show like they had big behinds. It was like wear the baggy or the pants and this and that. I think it's coming back.
The 90s.
Yeah. You were fine without having to show your ass, Aaliyah. We were all wearing we would have her wearing boy clothes and was still cute. So it's not necessary, but it's the lazy
But Aaliyah
route.
had to show that stomach.
But she still had to shake
okay,
it though.
and that's
So
okay.
Quan's
It's
right.
okay
There's
to
a
be
respectable way
It's
to be
okay
sexy.
to be woman and tap into your womanhood and be sexy, but it's a fine line between a hoe and a woman.
But at that
There's a
same
lo-
time, there was that artist, but there was Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown
and there's
doing.
a lane for everybody.
Right.
Just open up more channels for people like myself that aren't going to go that route, but still.
So you
need a
have to
legitimate
open up these
platform.
channels and bring a lot of people with you,
You do.
or it's going to be the same junk.
Yeah.
But then sometimes people get frustrated with the success process and jump over and be like, well, I got to do this. If people just stand their ground and say, this is what I'm going to stick to, the game would be a lot
You
different.
see how artists first start and then where they become when they become famous.
Absolutely.
Even Billie Eilish.
Yep.
She's starting to dress sexier when she was all about
True. But
being
maybe, but also
herself
she
and
was
being.
young and she's probably growing into her womanhood. And that's
Yeah,
tough
she's
too, to
also
watch
more
a person-
popular in the record industry.
Yeah, true.
The record
True.
industry sexualizes everybody. That's
They
their
do.
job. That's their goal.
True.
Hollywood, everything.
I agree.
That's their job.
I agree.
That's what they're doing.
And there's a way to transition as a woman and even tap into more sexiness without being lewd and crude. Because you
But
can,
not in the
and that's what, but even so,
You are
there's-
signed to
no, I take
somebody
it
that's
back.
telling you what you need to
Janelle
do.
Monáe, that's another person that I personally would love to work with, and I love her career because she's done it where she's still beautiful.
And not
But
as
she- but
popular
she-
as she could be
but
if she would
that's
give
okay.
in to.
And that's
then-
okay. Have your boundaries. The
But
love
then
of
on the
money
flip
is not
side,
going to
it's
run
good.
me to that.
Oh,
But
that's
then,
good.
But then
Yeah.
on the flip side of that, people respect Lil' Kim and she's way up there.
Yeah.
But Lauryn Hill didn't have to show shit.
That's
and
my
Lauryn
point.
Hill could walk in the room and get more respect than
That's
Lil'
my
Kim.
point. That's
so
why I patterned my career after.
But let's not get
Yeah.
let's not get it confused. It's okay to have this lane.
Yes.
And have this lane. Unfortunately, it seems like it's just all
It's
shifting
all
to one lane.
It's all
Yeah.
ratchet. It's all stripper, rapper.
And that's the beautiful thing
hooker.
about hip hop. It's
Yeah.
open for everybody. You can have the Lil Nas X. You can have the Wale. You can have everybody.
But in female
when it starts
rap,
to get the same,
it's muddled.
Yeah.
And female rap is very, very muddled. And as much as people say they don't want to see it, if that's all you're supporting, if all you download is these hoe ass rappers, then that you getting what you asking for too.
but then the game is muddled, like you said.
Yeah.
The female rap game is like the comedy rap game. If you notice, there's never really two big comedians at the same time.
Right.
We either
Right.
pushing Mike Epps or we pushing Cat Williams or we
Hart.
pushing Kevin
Yeah.
Hart. It's
Right.
never the same. It's never three or four of them at the same time.
Right.
And that, unfortunately, the small group of women, we pit them against
The
each other.
male-dominated industry,
That's
as
the
in
same
most
reason they couldn't
industries.
leave Meek Mill and Bill Cosby in prison at the same time. Couldn't have two heavy hitters in the same state in prison at
Oh, I
the
didn't
same
think
time.
about that.
Same kind of energy.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get this last topic out, y'all. Then we can freestyle the rest. Alec Baldwin.
Oh man.
Unfortunate incident. Famous actor Alec Baldwin accidentally shot and killed Helena Hutchins with a prop gun on the set of the upcoming movie Rust in New Mexico. He also hit was the director Joe Souza. Now he survived. He had a gunshot wound to the arm. Hutchins was hit in the stomach and immediately told people she couldn't feel her legs. And after that, she was pronounced dead. Now, the gun that was given to Alec Baldwin to practice with for his scene was called a cold gun, COLD. Now, what that means is there's no live ammunition in the gun. The question I have, if it's a prop gun, how can you kill somebody? I mean, Well, you might as well get the real gun. Like I thought the whole meaning of prop gun was it's not real.
There's so many loose laws behind that stuff, man. Brandon Lee, same kind of situation.
My thing is, whenever there's human beings involved, you are looking at the potential for something bad to happen.
Right.
So when you know you have lethal situations, you need to have checks and balances,
and
assistants
They do.
that come and go. Okay, yeah, let me have someone that comes in just to check the gun. This is my sole job.
Now, to your defense,
they have all that.
There was a couple of guns that they gave him. All of them was cleared by the person who checks for live ammunition. That's why they called it a cold gun, because cold gun means all of these guns are safe. There's no live rounds in it. So he's practicing under the impression that it's not real. I mean, there's nothing in it. He was practicing a draw scene where he draws the gun, and he was sitting in the church pew, and I guess when he drew it, that's when it went off.
Who's Alina? What'd she do?
She's a director.
Oh, she's a cinematographer.
Yeah, cinematographer. There you go.
What was her story? Because she kind of seems like Amelia Earhart to me. Like she was some brilliant lady who came up on something.
I'm not
sure. They killed her before her time.
It just seems a little strange, man. You know what I mean? This dude's made 152,000 movies and 72 of them with guns. You know what you're doing. This is not.
I know some people that were working on that movie had left that movie a few days before and stuff like that too, because they were complaining about pay and kind of like the whole thing. So someone put those bullets in that gun.
Yeah, it's a stage.
It wasn't organized. Yeah.
Somebody put those bullets in that gun. You know what I'm saying?
I read too, they were having director issues, and a lot of people was walking out. And that particular day of the shooting, they were down to one camera person because the other ones walked off the set.
That's my point. They didn't have a process and procedure and people in check to double check. They had obviously chaos on the set with
He was
personnel.
directing this himself, right?
But imagine Alec
He
Baldwin,
probably
though.
didn't hire anybody.
But if he was
right.
he didn't have no
he was
extra
doing it
people. And that's the
himself.
point. When
Imagine
you have
Alec
humans,
Baldwin, how he feels.
he
like,
looked so sad. Did you see the pictures of him? He
I
was
didn't
like
see.
consoling the woman's son. He looks so messed up behind this. Like he's gonna be forever traumatized.
I'm glad he got a praying brother, man.
You know what that reminded me of? I don't know if y'all remember Brandon Lee. Bruce Lee's son.
That's the Crow.
Remember, the same exact type situation where it's a prop gun, which was a real bullet in there. So
that's all the family. That's the whole family thing with that. That's deep.
Conspiracy theory. I ain't too far behind you, bro. I
beyond
don't
all
know.
of that.
So rest in peace to that young lady. Speedy recovery to the other director that got shot. My prayers for Alec Baldwin, man. I can't even imagine accidentally killing somebody. Like, and you're on a movie scene. That's the last thing you're thinking about.
That's sad. That's
you know what I'm saying?
sad.
So yeah, man. So I had to get that out there, man.
Yeah.
Much prayers to him and her family, of course, because you know they lost a loved one. So okay, coming off of that, let's get to some more happier news. The last one in the One Must Go game.
So what?
Jason, Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, or Michael Myers. And Leatherface was scary. Y'all put some respect on that man's name. Yeah, man. If I had to choose out of that, I'll go first. I'll set the standard. I'm gonna get rid of. I have to say, y'all gonna get mad. I'm gonna have to say Freddy, only because the first one was good, and it just got hella whack after that.
I think Freddy only had a cool sweater. Like I don't even know anything else about this.
Freddy killed Johnny Depp, 21 Jump Street. Got to be more careful.
Y'all getting rid of him?
Freddy.
Both of y'all?
Yeah. Have you seen the rest of the Nightmare on Elm Streets?
Yeah, but I have a reason why
That shit was a nightmare to watch him.
I'm not getting rid of him. I have a reason why I'm not though. But
Why?
Cause he's the only one that can kill you in your sleep. How do you avoid
That's fucked up.
sleeping?
Yeah,
How do you
that's
avoid
fucked up.
sleeping?
You have to do
he's
some meth.
powerful,
That's the only time I would take meth. Like, yeah.
That's why he gotta go. Get out of here, Freddy.
Even more so reason he had to go.
Yeah,
Damn.
I gotta sleep.
That's
Damn.
bad energy. Thinking about
Wait a minute, the rest of them not bad energy?
No, they're regular.
Not like him.
They regular murders? Okay.
Yeah, not like him.
You creeping in your dreams and all that. Man, I'm trying to
I
dream
was-
here.
Shit. He's
That's what I
trying
was
to dream
saying.
here.
Y'all took that whole thing away from me because that's exactly what I was gonna say. I love Freddy Krueger. I do, and I love Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
But he is the only killer. Like those people, when they died in they sleep, it was a wrap.
Done.
They wasn't coming back from that. So
Done.
I'm like,
Forget that.
okay,
Can't run.
now, Leather, you can run from him. Mike, you can run from him. And Jason, you can run from him. But Freddy, when you go to sleep, you done for
I don't
it.
know. Jason got a slow bop, but he catch up with you.
Yeah,
Slow
but
bop in Crocs. He'll get you. Slow bop.
But Freddy gets you on that stuff that you're afraid of
Yes.
already.
You know what?
He works on
Yes,
your
your
fear.
fear.
This is gonna be the
On your
first time
fear.
in Flavor in the Ear history.
Did you get slapped alive?
You gonna change up?
I'm about to change my answer.
Bam.
About to change my
Bam.
answer. I think I'm gonna get rid of Jason. Only because Jason got the slow bop. You just get in the car and just drive off on that motherfucker.
I don't know much about Jason.
I got ride.
Yeah,
Watch my dust.
I got L's.
Watch my dust. I'm out of here.
I'm done. Let me go.
Only way he gonna get me is if I got gout. Then you can catch up to motherfucker. Yeah. I'm not gonna get killed by no dude with a slow lip. The fuck? Yeah, so I'll get rid of Jason.
Jason gotta go.
So we had a mutual agreement. You, sis, you getting rid of Jay?
No,
Jason?
no.
Freddie?
Based on his, Freddie. Based on his logic.
Because Freddie's just that's too scary.
I didn't even think of that's the reason why I get rid of him. But yeah, he gotta go. If he gonna be snapping me my dreams, all I'll do is sleep.
That's too much.
She said all I do is sleep. Yeah. All the weed smokers will die first. Y'all will die first.
That's on deck. We out.
Man. Yeah, y'all wouldn't even make it past the intro of his movie. Y'all asses be gone.
You gotta go.
All right. I asked Phoenix this, I believe, last week, but do you guys have a favorite Halloween costume of all time that you've worn in the past? And it could be as a kid. And what costume was it? Mine, I went back to the days where the costumes was plastic. And if you moved the wrong way, that shit ripped right up the back.
Rip it all up.
Yeah, then you had the mask that had that one little line of, that shit was like, the string was like this.
I remember that bull crap. I hated those.
And if you ever broke that string, you had to hold it like this.
Those are why I didn't dress up for Halloween.
Phoenix.
Those costumes.
Boo! Who are you? We can't see your hand is in the way. Boo!
Give me Snickers.
Almond Joys. Boo! Oh my God. So do you have a favorite costume, y'all?
For me, I being that my father was a pastor, we did not celebrate Halloween at all. We always went to the
Hallelujah night.
Hallelujah Fest and the Hallelujah Fest and the fall and all that. And then as I got older, the socket Satan and all that. Yeah, but I actually, as an adult, my first marriage was kind of a sham. It didn't work out really well. And so I used my wedding dress and I went as a killer bride and I put blood all on and ripped it all up and everything and I felt good about it.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Sounds like she's gonna be getting a Kanye haircut next.
You know what? I like that. For divorce parties, we need to tell all the women to wear the dresses they married to the losers that they got divorced from.
And when we divorce y'all, we gonna be the killer husbands and wear the suits.
Yeah, the next victim you are. You're already the next victim rolling up to be yours.
See, why she got to be a play killer? We got to be the real killers.
Right.
Nah.
I'm walking out like Netflix.
It was cool.
You should. You have a right to.
I'm going against my killer rights. I'm walking out.
Do it.
Bobby B?
I didn't really dress up a whole lot, but I was a vampire one year and I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay.
I went all out and got the teeth.
It's hard to keep those.
Painted your nails too?
I painted my nails black.
Oh, you ain't getting no autograph from Floyd?
No, not at all.
I don't want his autograph.
We can't take no Halloween photos on this.
Saints night only. Hallelujah night. What was it called though? Hallelujah night?
Yeah.
That sounds like a bomb gospel freaknik.
No, you stupid. That's kind of like what it was. It had like carnival
Halloween
style.
night. Halloween night.
All the booze. Like,
where my saints at? Halloween night. Halloween night.
I can't. Not with y'all.
Halloween night.
Can't.
Halloween night.
Kirk Franklin.
GP, are you with me? Halloween nights. All right, y'all. We got 5 minutes left. Y'all play too much. Let's go around the room. Tell the people goodbye, how to find y'all, social media, whatever. Let's go. Halloween night. Halloween night.
I can't with you. I will go. I'll go first. Talitha Kume on Monday Night Special, The Review on Vegas Hype Media, 7:00 p.m. And we have a show coming up Sunday, November the 7th. Check out our page and join us if you're in the Las Vegas area.
That's right. Big Bobby B.
What up? It's your boy Big Bobby B. You can find me at The Real Big Bobby B and Orlay_worldwide on Instagram and Bobby Burris on Facebook.
I think
got a show coming up. It's gonna be pretty amazing. Support these models that are coming out to do their thing, and everybody else who's coming.
Yeah,
you know, it's a lot. It's a lot to put this together.
Yes.
Shouts to Talitha Kume Burris for being amazing.
Yes.
So,
Phoenix in the building, y'all. Co-host the Flavor in Your Ear Radio, Vibes Radio. I am also the host of their To Be or Not To Be model and style competition.
Yep.
It's going to go up. Bring y'all butts out if you're here in Vegas. If you're not here, pull up to Nevada and show up because we about to do it. This man is a visionary. His wife is a visionary, and we about to set it off. DJ Els is going to be on the 1s and 2s that night. So we gonna have that energy. But follow me down at Phoenix Official. I'm an artist here. I'm bringing that anti-ratchet business, and I'm just ready to keep doing what I do here.
Shout out to everybody. This Halloween, be safe. Check your kids' candy. Be safe on the streets you're going down, the houses you're going to. Special shout out to Erykah Badu, who killed her last night. Special shout out to Snoop for his loss. Special shout out to you guys' moms who are in town celebrating birthdays. It's always a blessing. Shout out to Quan.
Scorpio season. What up, y'all?
Shout out to everybody, y'all. Let's end this on a classic hip hop note. I'm DJ L, y'all. Let's go.
Let's do it.
2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. The rhyme was there, but then it went this way. Took a test to become an MC. And Orange Cliff became amazed at me. So Larry put me inside, stacked to lack. The show was drove off and we never came back. Dave cut the record down to the bone. And now they got me rocking on the microphone. And then we're talking autographs and tears and laughs. Champagne, caviar, and bubble bath. You see, that's the life that I lead. And you sucker MC, it's you I feed. So take that and move back, catch a heart attack. Because there's nothing in the world that run no level like a cold chill at a party in the b-boy stand. And rock on the mic and make the girls wanna dance. Fly like a dove and come from up above. I'm rocking on the mic and you can call me Run Love. I got a big long caddy, not like a Seville, and written right on the side and read Dressed to Kill. So if you see me cruising, girl, just to move a step aside. There ain't enough room to fit you all in my rider soda. A first come, first serve basis, cooling out, girl, taking you to death places. One of a kind, and for your people's delight, and for your sucker MC, it just ain't right because you're biting on your life. You're cheating on your wife. You're walking around town like a hooligan with a knife. You're hanging on the act, and chilling with the crew, and everybody knowing what you've been through. Oh, with the 1, 2, 3, 3 to 2, 1. My man Larry Lab, my name's DJ Run. We do it in the place with the highs and the bass. I'm rocking to the rhythm, once you watch me throw my face. Go uptown and come down to the ground. You sucker MC, you sad face clown. You're $5 boy and I'm $1 million man. You the sucker MC and you're my fan. You try to write lines or rhymes of mine. You the sucker MC in a pair of Calvin Klein. Coming from the wackest part of town. Trying to rap, but you can't get down. You don't even know your English, your verb or noun. You're just a sucker MC, you sad face clown. So DMC, and if you're ready, the people rapping steady. You're driving big cars, get your gas from Getty.
I'm DMC, in the place to be. I go to St. John's University. And since kindergarten, I acquired the knowledge. And after 12th grade, I went straight to college. I'm light skinned, I live in Queens. And I love eating chicken and collard greens. I dress to kill, I love the style. I'm an MC, you know who's versatile. Say I got good credit in your regards. Got my name, not numbers on my credit cards. I go uptown, I come back home with food, me, myself, and my microphone. All my rhymes are sweet delight. So it's the #1 for y'all to fight. When I rhyme, I never quit. And if I got